Hi cuties, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome. Jump scare warning. I couldn't be bothered to put makeup on today. It's too freaking hot. Okay, it's too hot. So we're back in tiny corner. Hello. Hi kitten. How's it going? Oof. Updates today, guys. We got some good news. I did think today was gonna be a good day, and I was right. Look at that. 36 seconds. Hello, Evie. How's it going? You're low-key slacking. I'm not. I'm kidding. Imagine though. Imagine I was being serious. I'm like, you're slacking. Get good, actually. No, thank you for being here. Whether you're here 36 seconds in or 36 hours in, it's very sweet of you. Hello, kittens. Evie, thank you for being first. Misacho, thank you for being second. And thank you for anything, my boober. Enjoy your anatomy poster. Hi, Addie. How's it going? Lurking, my dad snagging me for yard work. Put your back into it. Thank you for being third. Bella, thank you for daily thingamaboober. Enjoy your heart-shaped selenite tumblestone. Hello to Simi. Thank you for the petition. And thank you for putting it on YouTube also. I appreciate it very, very much. Hello, kitten. Claudia, thank you for being third. Hello. Get better, chat. Yeah, I know. Why aren't you guys here, like, before the stream? That's kind of fucked. I'm just saying. You could always do better. I'm kidding, imagine. But you know what you can do? If you want to make sure my mom isn't disappointed in me and doesn't kick me out of the house, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing that now. That's a thing that I literally have to do or my mom will disown me. Cordy, thank you for anything but Bulba. Enjoy your snakeskin Jasper Tumblestone. Hello, Purple Angel. How's it going? Hi, Pilot. How's it going? Welcome in. I love gemstones, especially gemstone affection. We're doing Moonlit Dream today. Gem affection we did yesterday. Yesterday? Did we do it yesterday? I think so. God, that was a good card. I did. Someone suggested I put, You are there. Someone suggested I put, Lemurian Sea God in that, in a Lucio, and it was golden. And I will post it in Discord, because I recorded it. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Oh, that was you! Oh, yes, of course. I love when people add me on in the game. It's very sweet of you. Before the stream starts, like at the time the stream should have started, or okay, Nisa-chan, okay, calling me out, okay, I see how it is, okay, that's fine, I guess, call Tani out for being tardy, that's fine, alright, well, moon mention, jaw drops to the floor, eyes pop out of sockets, honestly, that's gonna be me when Valko's back, like, I said it when I saw that trailer, and I will say it again. If any of you thought that I was feral, or I am feral now, you're not prepared for the person I will become when Valko is released. You're not ready. I suggest you put your foot in your mouth now. Do it. Give me $500. Mouth agape, lips around nips. Sorry? Beg your pardon? Exciting news about my life, if anyone wanted to know. I drew smut for the first time today. So, that was exciting for me. Hi Sub, how's it going? Welcome in. We have some cool updates today. We have some very good updates, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I know, I've never drawn not safe for work stuff before. And you didn't even share? Well, it's for a very exciting project. I don't know if anyone saw on Instagram, but I'm part of a very exciting lad zine. I'm drawing for Sylus, so it will be some Sylus smut will be gracing you soon. I've never drawn not safe for work art before, so that was interesting trying to find a reference, I will say. There are ways to find references, and I did use those ways to find references, because I don't know where to look. Because it's like, it was like a very specific thing that I had to draw, and I was like, well, I literally can only find this reference on a adult website, so that's what I did. Yes, exactly, corn.com. The Kama Sutra book. I did look in there, actually. I did. Anyway, that aside, we do have some interesting Valko updates today. Now, these are not confirmed. Should I bring it up on Twitter? I don't know how to, I never thought that I would be like a news source, so I don't know how to do this, so someone's gonna have to teach me. Should I pull the stuff up on Twitter to cite my sources? My source is Twitter, which should never be a source, but it's quite an interesting little escalation to the daily update. Did you get inspired by the book mentioned last stream? Well, yeah, I actually had to. So the zine I have been part of for like a couple. I'm gonna freeze, by the way, because I have to open Edge. But I have been part of that zine for like, I think like a couple months now. We've been preparing for it, and actually one of my favorite artists is the one who is running it. I literally am not updating the app. What makes you think I'm gonna get X Pro? X Premium? Get out of my face, man. Who the fuck even are you, Elon? What was I saying? No, I've been part of that zine for a while now. And one of my favorite artists is running it, and she DM'd me today, and I was like, oh my god, my favorite artist is DMing me, that's crazy. And then the message was like, do you have any update on your zine? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm part of that, my bad. So I did my sketch today. And I did start that. So, okay, let me share more about what this is. 500 for foot? Yeah, you knew this. My price list has always been available. Let me put this up on the screen. I am going to be cold scrolling Twitter, so this might go horribly, horribly wrong very, very quickly. I'm going to move my little OBS down here. Hold on. Let's figure out how to do this. I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to look over here, and then I'm going to make sure that you guys can see what I'm seeing. Oh my god, I feel like such a profesh right now. Don't look at my bed, by the way. Just don't. But no, when she messaged me and she was like, do you have any update? Because you were supposed to update. I was supposed to update like on I think before my birthday, and I was like, oh fuck. So I did this sketch quickly today, and then I sent it to her. So hopefully I'm not in trouble. But I did. I looked in there and I was like, oh, okay. Let's see where the fuck I can get this reference from. But I couldn't find it. Please, Tani TV, give us your update. I know. Is your Twitter not safe for work? No, I'm English. We're not allowed to goon. Can they please bring him back so I can have a little fun again? I know. I was literally saying this to Haram earlier. I was like, I don't know shit about the fucking kitchen because I haven't been in there, and I'm pissed because I was actually looking forward to it. I'm looking at your bed. Well, hi Mark, how's it going? I'm just trying to play my silly fun game. Now I'm looking at your bed. I wasn't before. Fuck, man. I'd be happy but also pissed because my time off ends today. I know! I was looking forward to my fucking birthday, man, and look what happened. Give it to me raw? Okay. Interesting. No, I just might dox myself, but who gives a fuck. Just if you see anything you're not supposed to, just pretend you don't, okay? You know the rules. We've been over this. Alright. Don't they look good together? Look what we were fucking robbed of, man. 6 sexy men. 6 sexy men. We were robbed, for real. Look, oh god, he's so hot, dude. How could you look at this guy and be like, no thanks? Like, what are we doing? You saw that and you were like, nah, I'm good. What are we, stupid? Like, what is this? Like, how do you look at this lineup and you're like, yeah, no, he's ugly? Sorry? They're all smoking. What are we doing right now? And something we didn't think about Blueberry Jerry Xavier figurine. Hello. Imagine seeing the hottest man ever and being like mid. That's like men. I'm not being funny. That's like the incels who look at Megan Fox and they're like, she's mid. Your brain cells are mid, apparently. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway. So the Piers Morgan died? I'm not even gonna get into that. It might be a troll, I don't know. Oh look, we're fully, dude, we're fully trending today too. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. So basically the main update that happened today, which is not confirmed, but there was a person who was kind of found to potentially, allegedly be a ringleader of sorts in this whole situation. I don't know if this is, I did look on Xiaohongshu and I tried to see if this was that person's username and I couldn't find it. So I don't know if this is like the username necessarily, but essentially people found a ringleader of sorts to this whole situation with Valko. It's kind of a shame because apparently if this is true, and I don't know if this is true, I don't think this is her username because again, I did look on Xiaohongshu and I couldn't find this person's account. So I don't know necessarily if 9M9 is their username. I don't know what it is. I don't know who this person is. I have no idea how you could find them. This is just the update to the situation. So apparently she's the one who started the 731 rumors and people are trying to get her banned, which if that's true, if she is the person who started those rumors and this whole shit show, international incident, then I do think that not only should she be banned from the game, I think I've stood by this regardless of who this person is who started it all. I do think that whoever was involved in this should be banned from not only the game, social media indefinitely, because how are you going to start like a international incident of this scale? And also I just think that there should be some kind of like crime associated. I mean, I don't know, I feel like Infold could probably sue for some kind of reason. So let's this is not the tweet that I saw, but this is a there was basically someone, I will try and find it because I think I bookmarked it, but there was someone who had like a lot of evidence that this person was doing stuff. Again, I don't know if it shows any of her socials. I'm not trying to put blame on somebody who is not to blame, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is what people are saying, is that she's a small celebrity and a hardcore Rafayel stan. Now that is very disappointing to me, a Rafayel stan, because I'm like, guys, you're making us look bad. And also, Rafayel is the one who's directly affected by this situation. Like, all of his stuff is gonna have to be rewritten because his narrative foil is now gone. So you've actively harmed the person you like. Also, Rafayel is an artist. You are hurting artists. Rafayel would hate you. So if this is true, if a Rafayel stan is behind all of this, then that is extraordinarily stupid, because that is not smart. Who the fuck calls Megan Fox mid? Exactly. Hi Chris, how's it going? Hi Sarah, how's it going? Welcome in. Piers Morgan is alive. I just looked it up. It's related to someone else. Okay. Perfect. They're mainly on Weibo. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about Weibo. I've never been on there. If she was generating... Yeah, that's another thing that came up. I don't know if it's in this necessarily. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. I think it looks like it's probably on Reddit, so I might switch over to Reddit to read more about this. But yeah, apparently she's not the main ringleader. She's not the only ringleader, but she is one of the ringleaders. So that is insane. And yeah, one of the rumors I saw floating around is that there were certain kinds of very illegal images that this group of people who were against Valko were generating. I mean, here's the thing, right? I think it clearly shows, like, the mentality between the two sides of this argument, right? Like, on one hand, you've got the people who are pro-Valko, and there's gonna be, like, people who are not falling into this category on both sides, but overall, vast majority of people, like, there's gonna be bad eggs who are supporting Valko, and there's gonna be good, genuinely good people who are supporting taking Valko out the game, and they might just be misinformed. I think that's the only two logical things I could think of. So this is a broad generalization, but if you think about the two sides, on one hand, you've got a group of people sending cow shit to a company, going into the building with a knife, generating potentially CP is what the allegation was, which is crazy. I don't know how your brain goes there. Like, that is genuinely sick and twisted. And like BL images of the characters in the game, and spams them all over different social media platforms, which is sick and twisted. Not the BL side. I mean, BL aside, that's against the TOS, which, you know, I'm not gonna get into what Chinese rules are, I don't know. But CP is something that I genuinely don't understand how your brain goes to, like, that is a thing that we should do. I just think that's so sick and twisted. Like, why is your brain going there? What the fuck? It's bizarre. And then on the other hand, you have people donating to charities, you have people who are just spamming on social media, you have people who are kind of funny with it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like a lot of us are pretty funny with it. For example, I saw Ouija comment Bing Bong on Import's account, and I thought that was the funniest shit I've ever seen, so I now also post Bing Bong every time I don't know what else to say. So that's the two groups that you have. Like, one side is creating art and adopting wolves and donating to disaster relief, exactly, and the other side is doing crazy offline shit, which you just should not generally do. So that's kind of insane. It's kind of hard to believe it's only one person. No, so it's not one person. Good that you're making me clarify. It's not one person. It's... A lot of people were saying there's no way this can be done by kids because they're too organized. I, for one, would say to that, have you ever been in a K-pop fandom? Because it's a lot of teenagers. For the most part, I'm also a K-pop stan, not, like, to that extent of, like, you know, doing crazy shit offline. I like K-pop as much as the next person. But a lot of the people who do a lot of stuff, good and bad, it's a lot of teenagers generally, because teenagers have time, they have energy, they might not have money, but they have drive. Do you know what I mean? Teenagers have ambition and energy. Where adults like us, we have jobs, we don't have that much time, don't have that much energy. We have money to support, which you can see that the revenue of Infold has plummeted since all of this situation has gone on. But you might have, like, the occasional jobless adult that rallies a group of children and then does crazy shit, which seems to be the case here. Again, none of this is confirmed. I'm gonna be very careful to try not to show anyone's username, just in case, because it's not confirmed. I don't want to sick anyone on anyone else. I did try to find this person's account by typing in N9M9. I genuinely couldn't find it. Even on Xiaohongshu, I couldn't find their actual account anywhere, so I think it's fine to just show that much. Obviously, don't go and harass people, because, again, nothing is confirmed. I'm not trying to be that person who gets other people harassed. Don't do that. Let's continue being normal and level-headed human beings. So here's the tea. People found the girl who started the Valko 731 rumors and are currently trying to get her banned. She's a small celebrity and a hardcore Rafayel stan, like crazy kind of stan, so don't compare her to fishy lovers. Don't loop me in, alright? I love Rafayel as much as the next girl, but maybe not as much as this girl. But also, listen. Rafayel would hate this whole situation. I know my man, and he would hate this situation. She's currently trying to clear her name through a group chat, but it's not working. Now all the aunties are coming to normal player spaces to cry. That's another thing I want to warn people about. I saw a couple things being posted in our Discord. Just be aware that there are a lot of aunties now moving into global social media. That is a sign that what we're doing, in my opinion, is working. Because if it wasn't working, they would have no reason to try and stop us or distract us or do any of this stuff or escalate in any way, shape, or form. So the fact that it's getting more and more intense globally, the fact that their attention has shifted globally, is it scary? Yes. I'm currently a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie to you. But, it's also a really good sign, because it means that what we're doing is working and we don't want to slow down or stop, because clearly they're scared of it and clearly obviously it's working, otherwise they wouldn't care. Exactly. So just be aware of everything. If you were taking things with a grain of salt before, take it with a huge heap and handful now, because there's going to be a bunch more aunties moving over into global spaces and trying to distract everybody. I would say once again, do not get caught up in any arguments with any aunties. Do not start fighting people. Do not give into rage bait. All we should be doing is focusing on... You can be informed about situations. That's what I'm trying to do here. Don't start going and harassing people. Don't start going and getting yourselves in fan wars. Just focus on spreading love for the character, spreading love for the game, making sure that there's a game for Valko to return to, and making sure that we are being very... focused, that our focus is getting Valko back in the game. That's it. That's the only thing we should be focused on. Nothing else. A lot of people have been suspecting that that account that posted the Zayne PV was also an anti trying to get people distracted. I am in that boat of it could potentially be, because everyone has been very distracted. A lot of the engagement around talking about Valko did die down after that, and I do think it's important to call that out, that yes, it was weird. Yes, it could potentially be someone who's not an anti, but it was a little bit of a weird thing that happened there, so just be careful. Like, don't just, you know, let's just be kind of chill and focused. It's very important that we focus. It's been proven that most, if not all, the aunties aren't spenders, and that the normal players who want Valko back in China are where the money's at. I would agree with that. I've seen a lot of people also say that, I didn't realize that this was a thing. Apparently there's a huge group of people who don't like... I did know about people not liking to see MC. I've heard this in passing, that there's some players who really don't like seeing MC's face, and they don't like hearing MC's voice. And I've always thought that's very weird, because even for me, like, obviously I'm British. When MC speaks, she's got an American accent. I have never once been, like, taken out of the scene because she's in there. Because, to be honest, I think I did a quite a decent job of making my MC look like me, first of all, so I'm like, okay. I don't think that she's, like, you know, I don't get really, like, the immersion isn't ruined that much for me. But I've heard that that's a thing, that people really don't like seeing MC, so I didn't realize that that was a thing. But a lot of those players, apparently, people were asking, like, okay, well then, I think it came up because, again, this is a comment that I just saw, like, on threads, I think, and I would not know how to find it now. But someone was asking, like, okay, well, when you watch videos of other people playing the game, they're like, oh, can you pixelate the name of the MC and her face? And the other person was like, why should I do that? Like, if it bothers you that much, why don't you just get the card yourself and play the card for yourself? And then the reply was, well, because they're minors that don't have money to spend to get the cards. And it's like, okay, well then you shouldn't be playing it, first of all, because it's not for you, which we've been over extensively, that if it's not for you and you're in that space, shut up. Just don't draw attention to it if you want to keep being there. Do you know what I mean? Like, listen, again, if you haven't heard my take on this, if you're in a space that you're not meant to be in and it's not for you, clearly, like, you're not enjoying your time there, You have to remove yourself from that space. The space is not going to change for you because you're not meant to be in there. For example, when I was a kid, I used to go in a random ass adult spaces sometimes. I would be on different corners of the internet, okay? Because there was no regulation when I was a child. So I used to be on all sorts of different areas in Tumblr. And never once did I go and complain to anybody about the shit I saw. Whenever I saw something that I was like, I'm not meant to see that, I was like, shit, my bad. Because you want to know why? I didn't want to get in trouble with my mother. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to tell anybody about what I just saw. And I don't know, I feel like if you're in a space that's clearly for adults, it's an 18+ game that you need an ID to download. Clearly it's not for you, therefore your opinion should not be taken into account because it's not for you. If it's found out that you are playing this and you shouldn't be, your account will be banned. That is how it works. Point blank, period. If you should not be there, then you should not be complaining if it's not to your liking. That's just a fact of life. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not up to others to change it for you. It's up to you to get the fuck out of that situation. Anyway, so this is the update that we've had, is that the person has been found. Apparently they're very stressed about it, as they should be. A lot of people are saying that Infold is kind of stupid for falling for aunties and children who are broke and don't have any say in it. And again, listen, there's a lot of adults who don't spend money on the game. That's not to say that, like, not spending money on the game means your opinion's not valid, but like I said yesterday, no one is entitled to anything in this world, right? Like, none of us, unfortunately, like, there's a lot, even human rights, we're not fucking entitled to those a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't have houses, a lot of people don't have clean drinking water, a lot of people don't have food. Unfortunately, in this life, nothing is just handed to you, right? Especially in cases of art and creativity, no one is entitled to anything. If you don't like how something has been made, you have to either make it yourself or just kind of accept what's in front of you when it comes to someone else's creation. Bad actors are reportedly getting arrested. I didn't know that. That's quite an interesting update, to be honest. If MC has 1 million fans, I'm one of them. If MC has 1 fan, that's me. If MC has 0 fans, I'm dead. Correct. There's a lot who hate it so much because they get jealous. I didn't realize that there's a huge group of people who genuinely believe that these characters are real people. I honestly didn't know that. I genuinely did not realize that that was a thing. I had a feeling that, like, okay, I understand, like, people get jealous. I know some people who are, like, non-sharing. I'm like, okay, that's strange to me, but it's okay, do what you want to do. But I didn't realize there was, like, a huge subset of people who see these characters as real men that they're actually in a relationship with. I thought that we were all having a silly little fun time. I thought we were all like, yeah, Rafi's my husband. Like, I didn't realize that we actually thought we were, like, fully married to them. Maybe that's my bad. I don't know. Maybe that's my bad. Maybe I'm the weird one. I don't know. She ruins the self-inserting for them. See, for me, I'm like, well, I can't go in there and smooch Rafayel, so at least she can. I can make someone who looks like me go smooching. Thank God. You know? To be jealous of your MC is beyond parasocial. Yeah, I agree. They see MC and get jealous and see the allies as cheaters. But that's not true. She's you. What is this? Is this people's... I guess this is a lot of people's first Otome game. So, why are people telling others how to create their own content? Exactly. If you don't like it, make your own. Self-insert in a grass field. Literally. Self-insert in school, actually learned something. That account... Oh, really? She has more stuff? Okay, let's check her out. Sunita. Let's have a look. Oh, this is a cute picture. I like that. They're the same people who laugh at elderly people sending money to scammers, but like, bro, that's you. Yeah, I mean, same but different. But yeah, a lot of people were saying that Infold's stupid for this. I think that seeing the volume of what they were doing, and the amount of posts that they were sending to people. I would understand how initially that could be quite stressful, but then I do think that it's also a responsibility of a group, a company that big, to have someone who has experience in this sort of a thing and knows how to like check, is it real people, is it bots, what is this, what's happening. I do think though that like if we look at how Infold responded to it, right, they were very firm in the beginning. I know it's probably difficult to remember now, judging by everything that's gone on. I know that the statement they said they made cancelling Valko was very jarring. It was jarring to me too. But if you look at how they've reacted as a whole, like overall in this entire situation, they were very firm at the beginning. Like at the beginning of this entire situation, they were extraordinarily firm of like, Valko is part of our long-term plan. He's not going anywhere. Deal with it, basically. And I think it was only when the government got involved, which now I think we can all confidently assume that, obviously we still don't know, but we can confidently assume, judging by the fact that the government literally had to clear Valko of charges, which is insane still. I think we can probably comfortably say that we know the government was involved at this point. I think it's only when they stepped in that they had to do what they did. So I don't know if it's a case of them falling for antis. I think it's more a case of antis going way too far, putting a company on government lockdown, and continuing to be insane. And I think the fact that they girl bossed a little too close to the sun and got a government account ban is not good for them, to be honest with you. Let's see what is happening here. Let me see what other situations there are. There was an actual account who had like full receipts. I would like to find their account, but this is very cute. Let's see. All right, let's read this. Right? Yes. Okay. Here's the 9M9T. Found whole report of the girl who started 731 rumors. Okay. Let's read this. Again, none of this is confirmed. I can't see the source of this. I can't see... Oh, I don't know if that... Okay, no, I think that's 9M9, okay. I don't know if it shows any of the information. Do I want... Actually, you know what, Simi, maybe you should... Can you check first if, like, that shows any of their, like, personal info? Because I mean, like, listen, I am not condoning in any way, shape, or form anyone going and harassing anybody. Don't do that. But I just want to know what happened for myself. We don't know that this is true. Even Samita here is saying that she doesn't know if this is true. Let paper games. The thing is, with all this legal stuff, right? Big companies do have a legal team. They do have, like, a big, they have a legal team, they have a comms team, probably. They have, like, all sorts of PR teams. We think they're not doing anything. I'm sure they are doing... I hope to God they're doing something behind the scenes, because Jesus Christ. Tara, thank you for doing the thing on my boober. I'm sorry, I didn't see what you got. Yo, Moonstone, let's go. And thank you for 140 streams in a row. That's crazy. Thank you. Actually, yeah, there is the account name in it. Okay. All right. No, I didn't know what the account was. So what I might do, I'm going to take it off the screen, but I'm going to read it, and I'm just going to make sure that none of their identifiable information is on the screen. Okay? All right. So regarding the Weibo blogger 9M9 using the painful history of Unit 731 to stir up fan group conflicts. A whistleblower letter inciting and creating negative public opinion that trended on social media. Okay. Basic information of the accused, so they put the... I think this is a report that someone posted for... So they're reporting this blogger to the Illegal and Harmful Information Reporting Center of the State Internet Information Office. The core violation occurred on June 29th, igniting the trending topic, Love and Deepspace. Someone in our Discord was saying that lads bought a trending topic. I will say I do know this one, because this is one of the things that was happening in some of the Xiaohongshu group chats that I saw, is that anyone can... I have to be honest, someone else might know how this works better than me. All I could see in there was people talking about buying and selling topics. I didn't really know what it meant because I was using machine translation, so I was like, oh, maybe I'm just like not understanding what this is, that like maybe it's like boost and dislike. I didn't fully understand because I've never used Weibo. I didn't fully understand what that meant, but there was a lot of talk of buy and sell and buy and sell, so I don't know what that is. I will assume that like anyone can do it. If people were talking about spending money, people were talking about all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, it might be like a sort of boost, something like that. I'm not 100% sure what that all meant, but I do think that anyone can buy and sell topics. I don't think it necessarily has to be done by Infold. That's my understanding. I could be wrong about that. But I did see a lot of talk of buying and selling topics from like random people in group chats. So I don't necessarily think if you see Love and Deepspace is a bought topic that means Infold bought it. So just be careful if anyone's saying that as a fact, because I don't know if that's fully factual. Hi Laura, by the way, hello! Yeah, oh my god, yeah, K-pop, being a K-pop fan back in like 2011 was chill as fuck because nothing was happening. You literally had to, like, I had to watch SHINee interviews on YouTube in Korean. No English subtitles. I had to learn Korean to figure out what the fuck was going on. And I used to just sit there and watch it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but God bless. Sometimes they had like fan translations, but some of the time they didn't, so I had to fully just be like, yeah, sure, okay, I know what's happening here. Hi Raiden, how's it going? Can I ask a question? Do you think that Valko will be changed? I hope not. I really hope not, to be honest. I hope that they bring him back completely unchanged. I think he's perfect. I think anyone who had a problem with him was gonna have a problem with anybody. I don't think it's like, I don't think it would, I sincerely hope they don't change a hair on his head. I want his personality intact, I want his face intact, I want his body intact. Everything exactly how it is. All the scenes exactly how they are. I mean, I know some people are saying that maybe they'll change the balcony scene, but if the government themselves has looked at it, I would assume when the government's cleared him, that means that they went to Infold. Infold showed them everything they've got planned for him so far, and they looked at all of it and was like, yeah, it's chill. That would be my assumption, and that's what I would hope. But yeah. Those people who are jealous of MC can be compared to those who fall for scammers. It's not real, but I guess the elderly who send money to scammers at least believe they're doing it for a real person. Meanwhile, the parasocial girlies, in theory... Oh, you mean about them thinking that they're falling for the allies? But yeah, I see the comparison. Yeah, I see the comparison you're drawing. Yeah. Michaela, thank you for your daily thing. Enjoy your no-bar figure. I hope not. They buy a lot of topics in Weibo, yeah. I'm guessing it's like a boost, like a hype thing. Yeah, the thing is, if he does come back changed, we're just gonna keep going. That's the problem, is like you can change it, but we're not gonna shut the fuck up and your revenue's still gonna be in the toilet, so. I've watched full concerts with 0 subtitles, but it was SHINee, so I was just happy to be there. Like, literally, legit, being a fan of SHINee back in the day was a time. It was a time. Via, thank you for anything on Weibo. Enjoy your seashell necklace. Topics on Weibo are like hashtags on Twitter. Yeah, you can buy those, but it's not organic. That's why people are kind of against it. Yeah, but I think like, so basically someone in Discord said that they had, there was a bought topic of Love and Deepspace, so Infold, so the person in Discord didn't say Infold must have bought it. The tweet they sent said that Infold has bought a trending topic. Just because Infold is trending, it doesn't mean that Infold bought the topic. That's the thing that I want to make very clear, because a lot of haters have actually been buying topics to spread hate under it. That's what was happening around July 2nd time. That's the sort of thing that I was seeing happening. But yes, I was watching Beast interviews in Korean, not understanding a thing but giggling regardless. Literally, I would see Taemin's face and I'd be like, oh my god, he's so cute. They edited the scene enough to be acceptable. Either way, he was cleared. Yeah, I think so. I think that my understanding would be that they showed them everything, and that's why it's probably taking a while. because they probably have 2 years of Valko content to just show them and be like, all right, this is all the stuff that he's got coming up. Is any of this like gonna cause an issue? And they were probably like, nah, you're chill. So I hope that that's okay. Sorry, I know I'm missing a lot of chats, by the way. I apologize. Someone else, Belle, thank you for daily thingamaboob. I'm sorry, I didn't see what you got. What did you get? I don't think I saw. Shit. I suck. I hope whatever it was nice though. What was it? Fuck me. Where is it? I see you redeemed it, but I don't see what the hell it was. Oh, here it is. Seashell bracelet. Let's go. Like a way to drown out the negative topics. Yeah. Sometimes when lads had negative topics attached to it, suddenly a positive one would show up. So that's what I was seeing in the group chats that I was in. That they would see a negative one come up, and then the girlies in my group chat would be like, okay, let's buy a positive topic. But I don't fully understand the whole buy and sell thing, so I don't know what that was. But yeah, the positive one popping up would be fans trying to combat the negative topic. That's what I see in this concern. I'm boycotting and I really miss playing, but without Valko, where's the fun? Where's the real lore? I agree with you. I mean, I have to say, I have been playing the Wonder and Wonder cards. I did ask everybody if they were happy for me to do so. Everyone said yes. So that's why I'm doing it still. I am hoping it helps keep up the boycott, that I'll play it for you. And then more people do not play it. You can play vicariously through me. I hope that's helpful. That's why I've done it. I asked everybody ahead of time, okay? Also like and subscribe. Thank you so much for the follow. So tired. I appreciate it. And thank you, Laura, for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you don't want my mom to kick me out of my house and be super disappointed in me, then please like, comment, and subscribe. She told me off yesterday. That's why I now have to say that. I found something about the Weibo. It seems like a booster, a way to get big accounts to post about your topic. Okay. The way Boris Johnson has a Weibo official account is crazy. Why are they so quiet? Is this because of the government? I assume so, yeah. I do assume so. I love your content and that helps me not log in. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, that's why I've always done it, is because if people can't get the cards for whatever reason, and I'm insane, I'll get them all. So you have them, even if I'm yapping through them, which apologies. Right, let's continue this. So, complete statement of violation facts. Abusing serious historical topics, maliciously characterizing and inciting group emotions. This just, to be honest, this looks like the group of people who have reported them and what they wrote in the report. I don't think this is like a report. I don't know if this is necessarily a good thing to report, but I'll just summarize it for you. Basically, they reported her account because she used 731, Unit 731, to stir up fan group conflict. Which I agree. I think that, like, listen, that was a very, very unfortunate, whether it was a coincidence, whether it was... I don't understand why that number was in the game. I'm hoping it's a coincidence, but regardless, using something that is a traumatic piece of history to incite fan war is just very, very odd to me. It's like a legitimate criticism that you can have of the game, sure, but using it to incite fan conflict in such a large scale and not just reporting it to customer service and having a conversation with them about that situation, I think that there was a better way to handle that situation. Because again, that number had been in the game since April. I just don't think that using it to fuel your motive of getting Valko removed is kind of fucked to me. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I do think that, like, using such a sensitive topic for your own personal agenda to trigger people into following the thing that you want to achieve is very, very, it's very, like, what's the word that I want? I don't remember what the word is. It's not cynical. It's very, like, not suspicious. It's another word similar to that. It's very odd. Yeah, if it was like a genuine concern, then that I would understand, but it seems like it was used to manipulate people to follow the agenda that they wanted to push, which I don't think that's fair to do. it's fair to have that criticism. I think if I had any criticism about a topic in the game, I might put it in a survey of like, hey, I don't like that. But even then, if I don't like a topic that comes up, I have the personality where I just move on. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in this game, to be honest. Like, I'm very careful about what I do criticize, genuinely, because I understand that it just might not be for me, and I don't think that it's like a... But there's a lot of stuff in the game that I'm not particularly comfortable with either. But I don't think it's right to, like... It's just, it's not for me, so I don't need to, like... talk about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just my personality though, so maybe I'm odd. So basically they reported her for using it in a manipulative way, and mischaracterizing the game and insulting them, which ignited extreme emotions in the group, which I think that's fair. And then for deleting and reposting, sorry, I'm reading it in real time and then trying to summarize it for you guys so I don't go too far. For deleting and reporting posts, which is true, there was a lot of, I mean, we saw with yesterday with the Taryn, the cosplayer, being mass reported. That is something that's apparently abused. It's apparently quite an easy thing to abuse on that platform, so I think that's something that the platform should also take a look at. That yes, mass reporting to get something taken down is a good thing to have in place in the case of something being genuinely illegal. Like if someone posts something gory, if someone posts something that's like very, very explicit, or like, you know, something that just shouldn't be on the platform. Some platforms are okay with, like, not safe for work stuff. Some things are, you know, it's very clear that that shouldn't be there. Sorry, I don't know what my mum is doing. I just heard, like, a bunch of knocking. Just check she's okay. I just had really loud knocking, so I'm just making sure my mum's alright. But yeah, seeing like having like people mass report stuff for no reason, it's a very good thing to have in place, but using it for the wrong cases is like it's again, it's like a manipulation of something that's in place for good and using it for the wrong reasons, which is not good to do. Let's see what else they reported them for. They reported them for inciting disputes among fans. That is another thing that happened. They were I mean, all of this, like, to me, when I was looking at this immediately, and to my mum too, to be honest, my mum knows a little bit about social media. And she was saying that, like, it did seem very fabricated. I also agree that it felt fabricated. At this point, I don't think it's Infold fabricating it. Initially, I was like, oh, this is probably just like right at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is probably like, you know, to drum up hype in like a weird way. Like, okay, it's not how I would do it, but it's fine, whatever. I don't believe that anymore. I don't think Infold was doing any sort of thing for hype or whatever. I think this has gone way too far. A lot of people were initially thinking it was a PR stunt, publicity stunt, myself included, honestly. I don't think that's true anymore. I think that this is clearly, like, some fans doing something. But, yeah, like, inciting a fan issue in this scale is something else entirely, to be honest with you. And then reporting demands. I guess they have some demands for what they should do. They should ban the account. I agree. They should investigate and deal with fan accounts of others who... So they found 3 other people too. Okay. They found 3 other people apparently who have been, who were involved in coordinating it. Jeez. And then they've listed a lot of evidence. So they have screenshots of the trending topics. Again, I'm not showing this just to... listen, whether you think that these people are bad or not, if it is the case that they actually weren't doing anything, that these screenshots are doctored, whatever else, I don't know anything about what Weibo looks like. It very well could be. I'm trying not to, you know, spread anything around that shouldn't be spread around. But yeah, they have a lot of evidence apparently. So I think that they should figure it out. Infold is probably clearly able to figure this shit out for themselves. They're a huge company, or at least like a very wealthy company. They can certainly afford lawyers, and I would highly suggest they do if they haven't got them already. But yeah, it's good. It's good news that the people who were involved have been found and will hopefully be dealt with appropriately. Insane though. Insane update. I was very excited about that. We had Nesquik back in the day. I'm missing a lot of shit. I'm so sorry, guys. The second it escalated past the initial... I'll be honest, when I saw the 20-second statement of like, Valko will not be removed for any reason, whatever, I was like, oh yeah, sick. This is like a PR thing. This is a dope PR thing. Then when I saw even the lads Valko cancelled, I was like, oh, sick. This marketing is crazy. I felt like pain in my chest, but I was like, oh no, it's marketing. Haha, it's fine. Then it kept going. And now I'm here like, I don't think this is marketing anymore. I mean, to be honest, we're doing excellent marketing for them, but I don't think that was their initial plan. Do I think they might be very happy about the fact that it's happening? Certainly, but I don't think that was their intention anymore. It cannot be a PR stunt at this point, and if it is, fucking awful one, to be honest with you. All of this has been absolutely unnecessary. Hi Kage, how's it going? Hi Midnight, by the way, hello. All of this has been absolutely unnecessary and a waste of time for everyone involved. I agree. I have lost so much sleep that it's not even fucking funny. Like, these people, whoever the fuck is responsible, I'm sending them a bill for my therapist. Alright? Full rate, not the discounted rate he gives me, because God bless him, he deserves it. I think I have new grey hairs because of this situation. I'm being dead fucking serious. We're talking about one of the alleged coordinators. Yes, we are. The government literally got involved, which is probably also the reason Infold is quiet. I agree. And I think that so they did post on Weibo, I believe. It was some, one Chinese social media. I'm not entirely sure which one. But they did post that the winners for the Caleb birthday art contest, which was supposed to be posted yesterday, and they're usually quite good at being on it, that is now being moved to the 29th. So I think that they literally can't say anything until the 29th. And the thing is, the 29th is a full moon. They have been shadow dropping things in the game, like, for example, the Zayne free card, which, by the way, that will be available in the Wishing Well, like, later on. Rafayel's Rising Tide is also in there, so you don't need to panic and log in. If you don't want to log in, if you're boycotting by logging in, not logging in, then don't stop just to get that card. It will be in the Wishing Well later on. Yeah, if that would be the only reason for you to break the boycott is to get the Zayne card, don't break the boycott for it. It will be in the Wishing Well for free later on, so you don't need to worry about it. Just make sure you have 180 wishes saved, which is like, what, like 3 full rounds of pulling? I think most people would probably do that in a multi-banner, so you'll get it eventually. But yeah, I don't think that they're allowed to post until the 29th because of the Caleb thing that I saw, the Caleb fan art contest being moved from the 16th to the 29th, the announcement. I think that literally does show that they cannot post anything other than the stuff that's necessary. So the patch update was probably necessary because the update was so fucked, actually. Like, the update was so fucked up that I think they had to say something. Like, they probably went to the government and was like, guys, this update's broken. So they probably were like, yeah, okay, fine, you're cleared to post something about that. And then also Billy World, because people had been, you know, people had booked tickets, people had booked flights, people had booked hotels. It's very important to tell them that, like, hey, the event's not going on. But they did tell them, like, the day before, like, a couple days before. So I do think they're literally not allowed to say anything. But yeah. It's, why is it always 3 to 5 people ringleading this stuff? I don't even, do you know, like, I will say, even as like a content creator, which by the way, if you like my content, like, comment, and subscribe. My mom told me to tell you guys to do that. But even as someone who makes content, the concept of having this much that much responsibility is terrifying. And I never really fully understand how people want that level of responsibility. Like, I don't understand how people want to ringlead things. I'm like, I don't want to ringlead shit, to be honest with you. I don't want anyone to take my advice and go do something. Unless it's make art, which is the only thing I will ringlead you guys to do. I don't care if it's bad, make it with your own 2 hands, don't use AI. But I don't understand how people want that level of responsibility. It literally does not make sense to me. Why do you want that? What do you mean? Because there's, like, if you're doing something wrong specifically, like, you're gonna be in jail for it if you're the ringleader. Why do you want that on you? I don't want to go to jail. That sounds scary. Why do you want that for yourself? You should want more. I just want Valko back, you know, he was about to be my second main. I know, me too. I mean, I wouldn't say second. You know what, I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think he would have, I don't think he can get past, I still think Rafayel and Sylus are like an impenetrable fortress, to be honest with you. But he would be up there with them, for sure. I think at that point, those 3 would be number 1. And Rafayel would be like here. Then Sylus and Valko would be like here. And then Xavier would be like here. And then Zayne and Caleb would be like here. I think that, well, Zayne would be here and then Caleb would be here. So Simi doesn't kill me. We can certainly hope and keep our peaceful protests. I think I mean, I love how we've been protesting. Can I just say, there's certainly also, I will say, on the flip side, I have seen a lot of people say they're like, oh, not all Valko stands are good. I agree. There's a lot of people who take shit too far on both sides, okay? I'm certain that not everyone who's anti-Valko, some people just probably don't give a shit, which is unfortunate because I don't think they understand how it would impact the entire game. That's whatever. Like, those people, like, you will never change their minds, no matter how much you try and, like, convince them. Like, they will never change their minds. But there's also really bad people there's people who might be taking advantage of this situation too, and like being pro Valko for other reasons other than wanting them to just put him back in the game. Like, I'm not saying that everyone who likes Valko is a good person. That's not how it works. Like, there's gonna be shitty people on every side. But I choose to focus on the positives always. And to be honest, I think it's incredible that we've crossed language barriers. Like, not just between us and, like, the players in China. Like, a lot of us have gone to Xiaohongshu and we've talked to players in China. And we've made friends. And, like, that's something that's never happened in this fandom before. And the way we're helping each other and sharing information, despite, like, all this language issue and, like, platform issues. And, like, you know, they can't use our platforms a lot of the time. We don't really know how to navigate their platforms. Some of the platforms we also straight up can't use. I think it's really nice that we've managed to, like, join up like that. And then the fact that, like, we're all making art, we're all making content, we're all spreading awareness, people are donating to wolf conservations, adopting wolves, people are doing all sorts of lovely things just to show our love for this character. I think all of that is the stuff that I hope when this is all over, I hope we remember that side of it and the community side of it, and we all enjoy that memory. As painful as the situation is, I hope we don't lose that. That's something that I hope we keep for a very long time, is this, like, sweet community aspect globally for all of us. I think it's nice. I really do. And I hope that this does also change how Infold and other game companies treat their global fan base. That, yeah, okay, catering to your local fan base is also important, but if you want to be a global game, then you have to also cater to the global fan base. You can't just take money from global players and then treat them worse. Can you guys hear my mum hoovering, by the way? I apologize. She forgets sometimes that my mic picks up everything. I mean, if people always thought about the consequences of their actions, no one would ever do anything illegal. God fucking forbid. The perceived anonymity of the internet makes people do crazy shit. Well, I think it's important to remind people that the internet is not anonymous. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you did. Listen, even the dark web, if they want to, they can figure out who the fuck you are, okay? But sometimes the government's just overworked, so they probably don't. But there's very intelligent people working for the government, guys. They absolutely do know who you are and what you're doing. So just don't, you know, don't do illegal shit. It's not worth it. Certainly not for a bunch of pixels. Certainly not that. Language barrier, genre barrier, the way so many people in gaming and acting have contributed their voices, I agree. Their revenue is bad, the money's lost, so still cancelling him is a bad thing for them and us. The part that love him is the majority. I agree, and also the majority of paying players specifically. And that's something that I want to bring up, because I don't think that it's fair to say that if you don't spend money on the game, your opinion doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. But the way I see it is like, although the people who spend money are not entitled to give their opinion, for a company who's based on profit, money does talk, right? So if you look at your revenue, and I do think in a sneaky way this is what they might be trying to do with those Promise reruns, those, you have to pay for them, right? I do think they're trying to see how legit this concern is. So that's the biggest test, I think, is those Promise cards. That's gonna be the biggest one. I'm personally gonna wait until August 2nd. I need them to say something about Valko. But I will be pissed if I can't get Scarlet Invitation, personally. I'll be pissed. Because I've wanted that for 2 years. Ah! Samku, hello, welcome! Nice to see you too. Welcome in, welcome. I'm sorry, I've missed so many chats. I'm very, very sorry. I've only got a small window today. Hi Ram, how's it going? Thank you for anything. I'm over. Enjoy Toji, take care. I never even hear your fans. Maybe I'm not the best gauge. Okay, that's fine, as long as you can't hear it. Either we're both deaf or the noise cancelling is better than Tani thinks. Well, no, once my mom was hoovering right outside my door and you were all like, what is that? So, don't do illegal shit. Listen, I have very few rules. Don't be a dick, don't do illegal shit, you know? I think Tani's overly anxious. Okay, not the therapy, what the fuck? They should just put him in the game without warning. I think that that's a good idea, personally. I really think that they should do that. Because they have been shadow dropping things. Like, they shadow dropped Wonder and Wonder. They still have the movie banner and God of Annihilation pinned on Instagram. Like, they are just straight up just fucking shadow dropping everything. So I think that they, honestly, if Infold is watching right now and they want my advice, I genuinely think your best course of action is either ensure that all these people who are causing issues are being dealt with by the relevant authorities. But I will say, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you will be, because there's such a big amount of them, I don't think you would be able to ensure that all of them are being dealt with appropriately. So I would say, just drop him. Don't start posting 3 weeks in advance again. Don't do that. If you want to put him in the game, put him in the game straight away. Don't start posting and giving them time to plan and come up with new shit to do. Like, just put him in the game. Because once he's in, he's in. Don't start doing other stuff like that. Because that's when the issues are going to come back. That's my opinion. I think that, like, giving them time to prepare, regroup, re-rally themselves, and, like, come back and do some other bullshit, I think that's going to make things a lot worse. So if you want my personal opinion, just drop him in the game. Don't say anything. Surprise us all. We'll all be pleasantly surprised and happy just to see him in there. You could even do something about him glitching through, and like his whole song is about like hacking the I don't know, the hacking some shit. I don't know. He's a scientist. He'll figure it out. He's a man in STEM. He'll figure it out. Do something cool with it. Just drop him in. Don't let anyone change your mind. And that's it. You know? We'll all be happy. And they can fight amongst themselves. I mean, like, they're all fighting at the moment about Zayne's PV having orange in it. Because that's Caleb's color. It's like, listen, they're gonna eat themselves eventually. It's alright. We'll move on. We'll move forward. We'll be alright. How do you say when your work bleeds into personal life? Well, I don't know. Also, like and subscribe, yes. Because my mom told me to tell you guys to do that. If you don't know the law, basically yesterday I was talking to my mom and she was like, why don't you tell people to like and subscribe to you? And I was like, because it's awkward. And she was like, well, do you want to do content creation or not? And I was like, shit, alright. So you all have to like and subscribe and comment. Otherwise my mom will yell at me. If they take him away on a random Tuesday, they dropped him on a random fucking Monday. I remember that. I was at work. I was pissed that I couldn't watch the trailer in time. I had to wait for like 6 hours. I was like, mother of God. But yeah, just drop him on a random fucking Monday, random Wednesday. I don't give a shit. Put him back. You took him away on a random Tuesday at 1 PM. Like, what is that about? You dropped him on a random Monday at 12. Like, what are we doing right now? Or 11 AM, random fucking time. Just put him back. Don't even do it at 4 AM. Drop him in there at like 6 PM or some shit like that. Those texts were at weird fucking times too. Valko roulette, for real. So at some point in the day, like 4:59 AM or 4:59 PM, 2:38 PM, just drop him in there. Random fucking time. Who gives a shit? They can make an example out of the instigators though that will scare them since the masses are kids. I hope so, yeah. Genuinely, I think that they should be punished because they're not just like inciting incidents in their own country at this point. They are literally crossing international borders and fucking with people in other countries too, which is not on. So, and listen, I'm not being funny, but like this is doing what this situation has done a lot worse damage to, if they're worried about a country's reputation, let's just put it that way. This situation and what the antis are doing has put a worse view of everything than a game having a werewolf in it, to be honest with you. Like, the reaction and the way that these antis have mobilized, organized, harassed people, done illegal stuff, and just not faced any consequences. To me, that's scarier than Valko. By a long shot. I am more scared of them than I am of Valko, because I share a planet with these people. I don't share a planet with Valko, I share an iPad with him. I'm fine. If he scares me too bad, I can delete the app. Like, I'm good. I'll be alright. I don't know which one of these people is gonna, like, sneak up on me and be crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think that, like, if that's what they're worried about, if they're worried about that in any way, shape, or form, I think this is a worse situation to be worried about. Valko's fine. Valko ain't gonna do shit. He's not gonna impact me in real life. These people might. That's my take. There's too many crazies out there, Infod cannot possibly fight them all. Just look at those girls harassing Xavier's cosplayer yesterday. I don't think I heard about that. But I did feel in my soul that today would be a good day, and then this happened, and I was like, you know what, I was low-key hoping maybe it would be a Valko update, but it's not. There's no Raf update, there's no Raf myth drop, so I'm pretty excited. We'll see though. I hope that they do, okay, I have found another thing about this that I just want to read. Let me just check that they haven't put any identifiable information in there. They put the username, but I don't know if... Oh, their banner is so nice! They got all 6 boy. I just want to show you the banner. Oh my god, I miss looking at his face, man. He does fit with the rest of them. Fuck them for taking him out. Look how nice this looks. It's so balanced now. It's like exactly fills up the whole space. That's how it should have been. No Raf myth release, not today. But I did see a lot of Raf mains also saying, like, it's not fair to Raf, and I agree with this 100%. As a Raf main, I do agree, it's not fair to Rafayel either. Or his fans, more so because we're real people. It's not fair to his fans to drop his myth now with all this going on, because you won't have, like, he won't get the marketing he deserves. He won't get, like, any of the hype that he deserves. All of us will be, like, or most of us would be kind of low-key depressed about this situation. And a lot of us probably wouldn't want to pull for it because of the boycott. So, it wouldn't be fair to drop his stuff now. Because I just really hope that if they do want to drop it, a lot of the fans have suggested they delay it until September, which honestly I agree with. I think that pushing the schedule would be better. Dropping stuff like, I do feel bad for Zayne. I will say, Zayne has been fucked over 3 times in a row, which I don't think is fair to his character either. I mean, God of Annihilation was fucked over twice now. His initial rollout was fucked over, and then this one was fucked over as well. Wonder and Wonder he was fucked over, as was Xavier, Rafayel, and Sylus, but Zayne again got the short end of the stick. And now his heartfelt gift is being... A lot of people are saying that I have watched, with all, like, to be, like, clear with everybody, I have watched the video. And it felt like, if I have thoughts on it, it feels weird. I sent it to Simi and I was like, I don't know if the quality looks, like, off. To me, it just looked like a very strange thing. I couldn't, if I'm being honest, I couldn't tell if it was real or AI. I genuinely couldn't. Like, it felt weird. Like, the voice was real, but the visuals looked odd. So I don't know how I feel about that, that video of Zayne's trailer. And I'm not gonna show it because I don't know how that person got it. And I don't wanna... I will say data mining, which I have learned about recently, is illegal. So I don't want to, like, support people doing that either, so I'm not gonna show it. But yeah, it just looked weird to me. But a lot of people were saying stuff like, in the PV he does this symbol, so he puts his hands like that, like cat ears. And a lot of people were saying, oh, that shows that it should have been Valko's card. Right, let me clear something up real quick. Game development, specifically a game like Love and Deepspace, cannot be done in 2 weeks. A card like that could not be made in 2 weeks. There's no way that that was meant to be Valko and then they just subbed Zayne in. There's literally no way. And also, yeah, Zayne has done that before because they have a whole ass cat banner where Zayne was a cat. Like, he's been a cat, he likes cats. Canonically, this man loves cats. It's not, like, out of the realm of possibility that Zayne could do this. Like, it doesn't mean that it's Valko's card. So I've seen a lot of people say that. I don't agree. I think it is Zayne's card. I didn't like that they blacked out MC's face, but then again, I was like, that could very well be AI, and someone just put in the prompt of, like, make sure the girl's face is covered by the camera. So, I don't know. I haven't actually fully seen the thing that was put in game. So maybe I'll look at it and see if MC's face is covered in that too, but I don't know. I didn't think that it looked right. It sounded right. It sounded like Zayne's voice, but also, unfortunately, their voices have been fed into AI to hell and back, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Right, this does have some identifiable information in it in the Chinese language written, so I don't know what it says, so I'm just gonna not show it, but I'm gonna read it to you. Okay, so the lads community on Xiaohongshu has been uncovering this today, July 17th. I verified what I can independently. This is me reading a tweet, just so we're all clear. I'll show you the top part of the tweet just so you can see that I'm reading it. This is not my words, I am reading what's on the screen. Okay, I'm just not showing it because I'm not trying to dox anyone. Alright? Alright. The lads community on Xiaohongshu has been uncovering this today, July 17th. I verified what I can independently. There's a Weibo account called, I'm just gonna say 9M9. She's not a random player. She has 345,700 followers. They call that a small celebrity? Jesus! That's a big fucking account! She's a verified gaming blogger and holds the official title of Super Topic Content Creator for Chiyu Rafayel. She's a public figure in the lads fandom with massive reach. Oh shit, okay, that's crazy. I'm all gonna say, straight off the bat, this is all alleged, because now they're saying it's a massive account, so this probably is very easy to find. Wait, the video isn't real? I don't know, I didn't think it looked real, but I don't know. Also, I could just be, like, very jaded at the moment. I think, at this point in time, to be honest, after everything that's been going on the internet in this situation specifically for the last 3 weeks, I straight up think everything is fake. Like, I'm so fucking jaded at this point because I've been like knocked back and forth so often that at this point I'm like, everything's fake. I don't believe anything until I see it like literally verified by the government, and even then I don't fully understand because even the government, some of the stuff that they were posting was not true. So, but okay, she's a public figure in the lads fandom with massive reach. This is not the first time she's been called out. As early as June 9th, weeks before Valko was even announced, other lads players were publicly accusing her of fabricating timelines, using her large following to manipulate opinions, intensify— Should I put this on the screen? I don't want people to take this out of context and say I'm saying it, because I'm not. He also walks on the beach, no shoes, and they don't even show his toes. AI can replicate voice, but not pics and videos. Yeah. Zayne, by schedule, Zayne's heartfelt No, I understand that. I'm saying that I don't think the video was real, because it looked weird to me. But I don't know, it could be. But no, I know that it was supposed— like, all of that is what I said. We're on the same page, but the video looked off to me. Interesting G. Yeah, some people are saying it could be a scythe. Because that was in his 4-star spicy card. Frost Salvation. It could be a hint towards his 4th myth as well. He also was in the spring fit that comes with shoes. True! That is true. In China it's considered small. That's crazy. That's like a goal for me. What do you mean? That's like my end goal is 345,000. What the fuck? That's a small celebrity? That's crazy. Infold has nothing stopping them from dropping Valko. That's not true necessarily. Just because it's been cleared by the government, they're still on a government ban to speak. I have a feel— I think the 29th would be a fine day to drop him because that's a full moon. So that would be quite nice actually. I just think it was weird that beach was so empty and nothing was around them. True. Big ass Greek footprint is Zayne. You're fine reading it, protect yourself. So should I put it on the screen? What kind of celebrities are— put on the screen? I'm reading this from X. Let me just check. I don't think there's anything— oh, there is like a full use of— okay. Let me put a text thing, hold on. Add text. Okay. I am reading off Twitter. This not showing in case something pops up. Okay. I think that's pretty clear, right? I'll make it smaller. Oh god. You got me, how of love. How of love is with me. I should go. Love is silence, but it's for me. Okay, I think that's good. Alright. Okay, let me read this. So yeah, she's a public figure. This is not the first time she's been called out. As early as June 6th, weeks before Valko was even announced, other lads players were publicly accusing her of fabricating timelines, using her large following to manipulate opinions, intensifying fandom divisions, and profiting from the conflict. This was already her reputation. That is something, again, that I think people have to be very careful of. Like, when you are a content creator of any size, you have to be very careful that people will take what you say as, like, people will form their opinion based off your opinion, right? For some reason, it doesn't matter how big of a following you have, some people will end up kind of following what you say, which is very— it is a responsibility that you have to accept that you have and like use it well. Using it to manipulate people, I think, is just extraordinarily unethical. Obviously, I hope. And if anyone tells you what to think, just please make sure that you're making your own decisions. Even if it's me, Even if it's anyone else, even if it's somebody like, I have good intentions, I'm sure other people might think they have good intentions too. Please just don't take what anyone says on the internet like as a fact and base your opinion off someone else. Even if you really like them, always do your own research. I think that's so important to make sure that you are also thinking for yourself and thinking critically. Don't just blindly follow people, please, because that's how these things happen, is people blindly follow other people. And all people are stupid. Everyone's a little stupid, right? Like, not everyone knows everything, so just please make sure that you're like not allowing other people to manipulate you. Doesn't matter how big they are, it doesn't matter how smart they appear to be, always think for yourself, please. It's very important. Alright, using her large following to manipulate opinions, intensifying fandom divisions, and profiting from the conflict. This was already her reputation. And in saying that, I will say again, I'm fully reading off Twitter. I don't know if any of this is true, and I am just reading what's in front of me. If you manage to find the person, do not go and harass them, because we don't know. Until I know for sure that this person has been charged with something, or has been formally accused of something, and is in dealing with the repercussions of having done something, I personally am taking it with a grain of salt also. Then Valko was announced, and here's what she posted publicly on her own account before he was cancelled. Okay. Should I say, like, trigger warning for CSAM mention? Because that is what comes up here. And there is a link to click. I'm not gonna click it because I don't want to see it. So it is disgusting. Should I put that on this little thing as well? I am going to actually. How do I edit this? Can I edit this? Edit? No. Okay. Alright. If you are sensitive to this topic, don't listen for don't listen until you see these letters be taken off the screen, okay? Alright. On June 24th, she posted that the Wolf Rabbit CP only trended because a company was pulling the strings behind the scenes, and that the character was created to steal black traffic. So I am really hoping that CP doesn't mean what I think it means, and I don't want to click it because I don't want to see it in case it is. To me, that sounds like Valko Xavier CSAM. I don't fully understand what I don't even want to think about what that could be. But anyway, that was a thing. What does CSAM mean? Child sexual abuse material, I believe. I really hope CP means something else in this case, but I'm not clicking it in case it means that, and I don't want to see it. The same day, she posted that the international community shipping the Wolf Rabbit CP proved Paper Games had been planting this from launch. By the way, that June 24th post had 6,308 likes. The next one had 12,300 likes and 1,100 reposts. Then on July 3rd, 3 days after the cancellation, she posted screenshots of our Bring Valko Back campaign and called it an IQ screening. She attached our Missing Wolf poster, our English posts, our community organizing, all as material to mock. Beyond her public posts, the Xiaohongshu community has surfaced screenshots of a Weibo group she runs called something, it's in Mandarin, I can't read it, 2.0. 901 members linked to the Rafayel super topic. Doing all of this aside is sick and twisted. Doing it in the name of Rafayel is even more fucked. Like, have you just never interacted with the character before? What the fuck? How do you end up being like the top creator for a character and you know nothing about them? Because this character specifically would hate everything to do with this. Admins issued mandatory reposting tasks using anti-Valko hashtags. I cannot independently verify those group screenshots, but I can confirm she owns the group and admin names match her known network. I'm not going to tell you she single-handedly caused Valko's cancellation. I don't know that, and I won't claim what I can't prove. But what the evidence shows is this. A person with an official platform in the Rafayel fandom with hundreds of thousands of followers and a documented history of fandom manipulation was actively pushing narratives against Valko before the cancellation and mocking the people fighting for him after. That's not a concerned player voicing an opinion, that's organised opposition with reach, influence, and a pattern. The links are public, the posts are still up, you can verify it yourself. I genuinely do not want to click it just in case, because that makes me feel sick, to be honest with you. So they say that what you can do if you want to help, I think people have probably already archived her posts, and gone through her timeline. The fact that anyone can go that far is, I don't know. I just don't know how your brain goes there. I think everyone has just witnessed my faith in humanity just leave through my skull. Anyway. So that's what's happened today. That's the update. Is the person who did all of that has been found, and hopefully they are being dealt with by the relevant authorities. That is truly just disgusting. I don't know what else to say. Like, the fact that you could even think to make something like that because you don't like a character, like what? Like, you went into AI and you typed that out and you were like, yeah, this is a dub. Like, all that's gonna do is put you on a list, hopefully. Is it possible the interactions on her post were bought too? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. It's possible, sure. Yeah, I mean, even followers you can buy. I mean, that's something that, to be honest, I was thinking about with Love and Deepspace's account on Instagram. A lot of people were saying that they bought followers. You can buy followers for other accounts, which is actually a legitimate way that people get other people banned. Is by buying followers, because Meta, again, like all of these social media platforms are run by AI at this point, so there's no real human reviewing stuff. I have a weird feeling that's what happened to one of my videos, that it got like a bunch of views and I was like, oh, this is awesome, but then it got taken down and I'm like, okay, kind of to me feels like someone inflated it and then deleted it. So I don't know, but you can buy followers for anyone. Most people will buy it for themselves to boost their own accounts, but some people will buy it for other people. So just because you see, for example, like, I don't know, I'm not defending Love and Deepspace, they may very well have bought their own followers, I don't know. But someone else could have bought followers for Infold and then, yeah, made it feel like, I don't know, I can't even try to understand, like, if you see, like, for example, like, Infold suddenly gets an influx of new followers, it's not necessarily because they bought it, let's just put it that way, you know? So yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation. In addition to Rafayel's personality and values, Valko is also his foil. Yeah, exactly. As a Raf main, I feel low-key offended. I know! I'm like, how are we, like, how do we have the same taste in men? What the fuck? Oh god, don't expose yourself to that kind of negativity. Yeah, I'm not clicking it. I'm not getting into that. I think I found the link and there's no images. It's just the account saying the images started trending because the company was pushing them. Okay. I just don't want to risk clicking on anything. I don't want to see that. I've seen a lot in my life. Like, I have worked in a medical field. I have seen a lot of shit. I have never seen that, and I don't want to see that. So, this is an important thing to say, and I think it's important for my end because I am a Raf girly, as I want this to be known by everybody. All right, just because she's a Raf girly does not mean she represents all Raf girlies. And it does not give you an excuse to be mean to all of us, okay? Some of us are normal. Some of us are normal, okay? I would gladly represent all Raf girlies because I think I'm funny and silly, okay? That's what Raf girlies are. We're not crazy. This account is very cool, actually. I think I do follow this account. They're not showing the name, which is good, but just to protect them, I guess. But, like, I follow this person on Xiaohongshu. They're very, very cool. They post the daily active users and revenue every single day. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I follow this person. They're very cool. But yeah, they are down from June 20th to July 15th. The key global markets for Love and Deepspace were China, United States, and Japan. From June 20th to July 15th, China's daily active users fell from 1.1 million to 780,000, a decrease of 29%. In the US, that dropped 35%. And a number of people did return after the new version launched. China's decline was the most severe in terms of revenue. That's actually quite a good sign, to be honest with you. China's daily revenue decreased by an average of 12,000, compared to an average of 6,000 for the US and 2,000 for Japan. So they've taken quite a significant loss there. And you can see the graph is, so this I believe is China, this is America, and this is Japan. So China, you can see, is steadily going down. America's going down, it's just a little bit of a flatter line, and Japan is also trending downwards. Revenue, though, you can see the sharp decline. That's a crazy decline for China. That's actually a really good sign, to be honest with you. That's actually a really, really good sign. If they take Chinese players more seriously, that's actually a really good sign. I'm pretty impressed with that, to be honest with you. If people dislike the character, they should move on in life rather than complain. I agree. If you don't like something, just move on. Again, there's a lot of stuff in this game that I don't particularly like, but I just ignore it. Or I just kind of, like, move forward with my life. I'm not really fussed about it, to be honest with you. So much anti-Valko before he got cancelled. I know! I don't know what he even did! He's just a sweet guy. Like, what the fuck did he do? He was just chilling. Tani, you're a Raf girly representative. Sure am. Have fun around, see you later! Valko fans are more sane than Valko haters, and honestly, I'm not surprised. I just think it's a lot, to be honest with you. More than anything else, I just think it's a lot. It's a lot to, This is very cute. It's a lot to digest, you know? Looking at this picture and feeling genuinely baffled that Info decided to cancel the sexiest fictional man of all time. Like, you had, like, an actual superhero in your game and you said, never mind. Also, I just clocked his background. I've never looked at his background before. That's a sick background. I've always been, hyperfixated by a certain something on the screen. I never really looked past it. It's a very specific, very, very specific, yeah, his face, obviously. Chinese income almost at the same spot as US income is crazy, considering it was like way fucking higher. Some Chinese players, from what I heard, just hate the game and Infold. So then why are they playing it? And I'm not trying to be shady, I'm genuinely confused. If you hate the game, why are you playing it? Because if I hated it, I wouldn't be playing it. To be frank. I was looking at a video stating that the boycott movement was a goner because there was a spike in spending recently. I don't think it matters. I think that was probably Wonder and Wonder, which is, that's a crazy video. This is why we don't cold scroll. This is crazy too! They marketed him as the ultimate husband material. Well, I want my husband info! Give him to me now! But yeah, I think it was probably Wonder and Wonder. I don't think it's a good thing, but it's, it is what it is. It is what it is. I do agree with this take too, that by cancelling Valko, Infolds enabled antis to become even more extreme and betrayed the trust of their normal players, and with their unprofessional silence, I don't necessarily think it's fair to call it unprofessional silence. I think it's probably mandated silence. But I do think that kind of the impression that they're giving at the moment is that the bullying won, which is not ever a good, you know, it's not a good, it's not a good, stupid, it's not a good precedent to set. Secret message in Zayne's heartfelt gift. Give Valko back. Yo, that's crazy! They really just put that in there. That's insane. That's crazy! What the hell? Yo, that's sick. Yeah, we'd be getting this tomorrow, by the way. We would have got this tomorrow. Can they honestly just drop it in game? Can they just give it to me? Tomorrow, please? Fuck, dude. Oh, he looks so cute. We were so robbed. Oh. We were so robbed. I'm getting off Twitter. Okay, I think that's enough Twitter for one day. That's crazy. Anyway. Good night, Raiden. I hope good news will be here soon too. I'm sure it will be. I still have hope. I still have faith. It's not a good look, I agree. I hope when they come back they have prepared the statement of all time. I think the no banner is a good sign. Yeah, I mean, Belle, I saw you say that the promise card rerun has dropped in Asia, but no other banner, right? Because Belle's in Asia, so you would have got the new banner now too, wouldn't you? I think it's a good sign. I do. 10 days without you, yeah, for real. 10 days without you, 10 days without Valko, 10 days until Valko. No? Okay, sick. Yeah, so if they're not running anything else, then I think that's quite a good sign, to be honest with you. 29th is Valko announcement. I do believe, well, that's not 10 days from now, that's 12. But I'm with you. I'm walking with you. I am. I support you. Okay, should we play Zayne's card? How long do I have? I think I can do it in an hour. Right, I can do it in an hour. I mean, when Zayne Heartfelt starts, right? Well, when Zayne's Heartfelt starts would be tomorrow. So it'd still be 28th. Wasn't there supposed to be a Raf banner? No, that's a speculation. That we don't know. That's one of the problems with this game, actually, is that no one knows what they want to put in the game. There's no roadmap. That is one of the main criticisms that people have of this game. So we don't know anything that anyone ever, just so you all know, anything that anyone ever says is supposed to be next, unless Infolds posted about it, is sheer speculation. No one knows shit. That's the main issue that everyone has. That's an issue I've had too, personally. I mean, I'm of the mindset of like, I personally like the surprise, but I can see how it's annoying if you want to like prepare your spending, if you want to budget for it, if you want to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, no one knows anything. Yeah, basically just roll the dice, for sure. But yeah, people have speculated that Raf Myth is going to be next. I don't want it next, though. I would be very upset if it was next. Well, if you would like more daily updates, I stream Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My mom tells me off if I don't tell you guys to do that, so make sure you do that. You can follow on Twitter as well. I will be playing Zayne's Moonlit Dream Wonder and Wonder card now. I don't think, have they posted anything else in this patch section that I have been monitoring closely? They have not. We have 4 patches thus far. Where's the intern who's gonna accidentally leak Valko's content? I know, where's the uncle at? So many uncles, and suddenly when the world needed him most, he vanished. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we can't get tangled up in artificial dates. I mean, we all set the expectation, to be honest, of July 9th. I don't think anyone thought that was gonna happen. July 29th feels a little bit more believable, just because, obviously, that's when the 30-day silence also ends, so it feels a little bit more... Maybe? We'll get some information on the 29th. They drop around 12, so it's like 6 hours. I think that's about the same for us then, because for us it's 4 a.m., which is in 6 hours, 5.5 hours. Is the Promise banner like Wonder and Wonder 5-star cards reruns? No, Promise cards are 4 stars. They are animated, but instead of the kindled, you have like a picture pop up on the screen. But they are about $10 for Americans, £10 for people in the UK each. And then to rank them up, it's about 600 diamonds extra. So it's quite expensive to get them if you miss the Promise rerun. To get a Promise in real time is about £8 each if you want to get both and all of the materials and everything. And then to get it in the rerun is about, I think it's around 15 to £20. So it's a huge markup also if you miss the Promise, which is not entirely fair. In the US, it'll be 28th, but in China, it'll be 29th. Yes, correct. The schedule is just messy and bad. True. For me, it's 10 days, so Valko return. Well, no, it would be the 27th. It would still be the 27th, babe. 17 plus 10 is 27. I love your enthusiasm, but, like, we must stick to the facts, darling. Okay, have a good sleep. I would wager they're waiting until the last second. I agree. Infold actually stated... No, I agree. I know. Infold actually stated Draft Myth would be revealed in July. But that could literally be the 31st of July at 11:59 p.m. They would still technically be right that they did... And that could be the trailer for it to drop in August. Like, it could be... It could be that Wrath Myth doesn't start until, like, the 7th of August. So, I think it's fine. The thing is, Valko, all of the allies so far have had, like, a 17-day introductory period. And Valko would not get it. And that makes me really sad. That makes me really sad. Even if he got it tomorrow, right? He won't get his 17-day promotion period. So it's... I mean, unless they do Rafayel's myth, which I really hope they don't, because, like, that would just suck. Especially if the ringleader for this whole thing is a Raf girly. That's just gonna look so bad. That is literally gonna look like they are fully catering. And I know if these people are, like, as crazy as they seem to be, they would fully take it as, like, see, they're agreeing with us, and see, they're, like, following what we want, they're following our demands, that means we can do more. Like, they won't see it as, like, no, this is just the schedule that they already said they're gonna stick to. That, if it's specifically a Rafayel card, that's gonna fuck everything up even more. If the ringleader is a Rafayel girly, like, that's gonna be so fucked. There's even more of a reason to push it out. And also, just... It's not fair to Rafayel and all his fans to drop it now, during, like, the height of the stress, when you know people aren't gonna pull for it. And you know everyone's gonna be stressed out, you know you're not gonna market it. I just really hope they think about it and they don't put it out there just for the sake of profit. Maybe the re-release after the myth? I honestly hope it's just another rerun. And I know a lot of people were saying, like, oh, that's not fair either, like, what if people don't have the cards? I agree, but a new myth, right now, it would just be unfair. to be honest with you. I mean, imagine if, like, I don't know, if your main is, like, Sylus, imagine if they drop a brand new Sylus myth right now. Or a brand new Caleb myth right now. No promotion, no marketing, nothing. They still have to rerun No Defense Zone and Misty Invasion. I'm not being funny. Everyone was like, oh, they're not gonna run those because it's too spicy. Rafayel licked my wrist yesterday. I don't think spice is of their concern right now. I think probably they should. Honestly, if they rerun No Defense Zone or Misty Invasion, I think that would be a good call, to be honest with you. I would personally prefer No Defense Zone because then the chance that I don't have to spend anything on it and I can still maybe get it is higher. I think the wrist was the least sexual part. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was heavily implied that I did blow Rafayel yesterday. Right, let's play this Zayne card before I get too off the rails. No Misty Invasion right now. I know, please just solos. Just solos. Please. Info. If you love us. Alright. Just drop Valko Unfold. Everyone will be happy. Literally everyone will be happy except the, like, 4 weirdos that aren't. Heart rate. Why can't you see? Nope. Where's my thing? Good night, Simotheus! I have to watch my baby, Tani, not Zayne, on the VOD. Have a fun vacation! We're gonna play the Wonder and Wonder card now. Also, incredible fucking timing for Infold. Extraordinary timing. I got my email today after 7? Everyone be nice, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, please. My mum will disown me if you don't. So if you like me, for whatever reason...
Where did it go? Did you see my bookmark?
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow on Twitch, and... if you have a Prime and you want to use it on someone, consider me. I don't know. How do people do this and not cringe the fuck out every time? Support me as a streamer, and then I can stream more. Yay! Anyway, in fabulous fucking timing, Infold did send me something today that I was like, oh, now you remembered. Okay, fab. Thank you guys for that. Yeah. My gift box is coming, so I can I can undo, what is it called? Unbox that on stream if you would like me to. Mind you, I became VIP in like December 2025, so it took a while, but it's okay. So that's fun. Oh, you got that too? Oh, I sure did. Record yourself saying that and just replay the audio every stream. I asked my mum yesterday. I said, Mum, can you make the audio so I can use it? Because everyone thought that would be funny. And she said, no. And I was like, okay, well. I did what you asked me to do, so. Right. Queen, thank you for everything, my boober. Enjoy your figure of me!
Tonight's perfect. I can indulge myself with a
Okay, I love you so much.
You've been sneaking around for quite a while. Finally gonna talk to me?
Now I feel bad. I was gonna put Zayne on the screen, but now I feel bad. You guilt tripped me. He's so manipulative. Oh my god. Zayne Moonlit Dream. Alright. Poor Fifi, I know. He makes me feel guilty. Would you watch the moon with me, my beloved? Oh, this is gonna be cute. Fuck. No! Shit, man. Not this. Not this. Alright, I'm gonna try and lock in. I am. Alrighty. Let's watch the moon with Zayne.
Are you done?
I just got here! What do you mean, are you done? I climb into the passenger seat and place the wooden box containing a commissioned item on my lap. Yeah, I just got a donated jade pendant. Today, Zayne and I are blessed with a rare day off. We decided to make the most out of the nice weather by having a trip. But as soon as we left, we got high together. Super fucking strange experience getting high with Zayne. I'm kidding. Are you though? Yeah, I think so. I think we're done here. I think we're good. But as soon as we left the bustling city, our plans were pushed off to the side because of an emergency mission. The Lincoln Museum needed help with transporting a jade pendant that exhibited unusual energy fluctuations for further analysis. For some reason, my hunter's watch isn't detecting anything.
There have been numerous reports of energy fluctuations that are related to protocores. In any case, let's give this pendant to the association first.
We have no choice but to head to the Hunters Association's building. Despite the unexpected detour, the sunshine and good company keep me in high spirits. Oh my god, he's wearing the fuck-ass outfit again. Does he not have like a single other outfit? Alright.
Why are you smiling?
Well, at least he's not wearing his sunglasses. Zayne glances at me and I playfully poke the corner of his mouth. He's struggling to hold back a grin. Aw. You're smiling too. You know that? Oh my god, he laughed! I don't think I've ever heard Zayne laugh before. I was worried the mission would get in the way of our plan. He laughs like I do. I'm not being funny. I feel like me and Zayne are just one and the same, except he's hotter. He also laughs like he's wheezing. So I feel like I also laugh like I've lost my voice and I'm desperately screaming, you know? Leaning back in my seat, I put the wooden box on my lap. Although I'll always prioritize my duty in protecting Lincoln, someday I just want to have a quiet vacation with Dr. Zayne.
It's still early. We have plenty of time for our trip.
As our car passes a curve, a tunnel comes into view and its navigation system chimes in.
You are now entering a tunnel. Please
There
proceed
wasn't a
with
tunnel
caution.
last time we were here, correct?
How does a tunnel just, like, spawn in? How does that happen? Before we can ponder some more, the car is plunged into darkness. My hunter's watch sounds an alarm. Huh? I raise my wrist, watching as the energy readings spike.
What's wrong?
Oh, not the metaflux fluctuations. Something's off with the jade pendant. Have you never watched Looney Tunes? That I did. Roadrunner was the goat, dude. I was fucking up Wile E. Coyote. I open the box and see the jade pendant nestled within it. The moment I touch it, warmth blossoms and surges. Energy radiates outward. I miss Zayne's British accent. Yo, that was such a trip. But you know who was like even... Zayne was like very transatlantic, I have to be honest. Xavier was fucking British. That was a English man that I was interacting with. That was jarring. That was so funny. Oh god, that was crazy actually. I read that. As if awakened by the pendant, my evil activates and triggers the resonance. The energy that bursts out from the jade pendant becomes stronger and stronger, accompanied by the threshold beeping from my watch. Zayne, we died.
Hey.
Why is my name Hey? Hey. Before the blinding white light engulfs everything, I'm unable to grasp Zayne's hand as he reaches out. Apt for Shakespeare-inspired card. Indeed, indubitably. Did she though? Did she die? Maybe.
Hot and fresh out the pot! Sweet sticky rice by Tangao!
After resonating with the ancient jade pendant that hummed with protocore energy, I find myself in a town centered around jade. The bustling streets are similar to one of Lincoln's fancy shopping districts, but the people here are dressed differently. It's already been 3 days. So far I've passed off as a jade censor to make money. Zayne, I wonder if you're here too. Here I am on a street corner. Like a hawk, I scan my surroundings for Zayne.
Hello, it's me again. Can you check this rock to see if there's any jade?
Oh yeah, you can do that in China, can't you? You can go to like a jade mine. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this on TikTok. You can literally go and like, you know, like geodes. You can go and like see a bunch of geodes and like break them and see if there's jade inside. It's like a tourist attraction apparently. I might be talking out of my ass. I'm googling it. Jade searching? China. I'm pretty sure I've seen this on TikTok. But you can like go and look for it. Or maybe it's not a tourist attraction, maybe it's just something that people go do. Jade mining! That's what it's called. You can go and mine jade. And then when you find it, you can be like, mine. Did you get it? Sure thing. 5 cents, same as always. Maybe I'm imagining things, but ever since I touched the jade pendant, I feel like I can sense the energy inside objects now. For example, let's see. There's jade in this one.
You're the best, miss. Remember that stone-coated jade you told me about? I sold it and got a lot of money.
By the way, how's your sister? A huge grin appears on the kid's face.
Her fever's gone. She's been sick for so long. It's thanks to this physician who appeared in the morning. The weird thing was how he just touched her forehead.
A doctor? There's a doctor? I've just seen this option on Twitch. I'm just gonna try something. And if anyone's on mobile, can you tell me if it works? Basically, I think I can make my video vertical. Can I do it? I think I can do it. Oh no, I have to do it on something else. Okay. I'll try that next time. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think my PC can handle it. There's an option I can use to, like, vertical stream on Twitch, so on mobile it's less janky. I thought I could do it with, like, 1 click, but I have to install something on my PC, which is gonna go great! That always ends up going really well for me. Totally doesn't make everything lag for, like, 500 years. That's it? I hope he's not a snake oil salesman. A doctor! MC! Lock in, girly!
I even saw snowflakes fall from his hand when he checked her.
Do you think now she'll get it?
But I blinked and they disappeared just like that. I wonder if I was seeing things.
Will she get it now? Snowflakes. Zayne? Benno, do you know where that physician is now?
His boat is just outside the city. Many townsfolk are lining up for a chance to see him.
Dude, yesterday was so funny. She was like, wow, that guy's really hot. Oh my god, fire. Looking Rafayel dead in the back, by the way. Oh my god, that guy can, like, also hold fire, just like Rafayel. Wow, I really miss Rafayel. Kind of weird this guy has purple hair. Oh my god, Rafayel? Are you dumb? So what do you mean? I'm sorry, but if I had a crush on somebody, dead ass, if I had a crush on anybody, I could tell who they were from the back of their head. I'm being so serious. If I like a person, like at all, actually, it doesn't even have to be a crush. Like even my friends I could identify by the back of their head. What are you talking about? She's a bit slow in these cards. These cards? MC's kind of slow, period. I'm not being funny. This girl needs to lock in, diva. Anyway. Oh god, my nose is itchy. Sorry, my hair keeps brushing. My fan is blowing my hair into my nose, so it's getting itchy.
Wait, miss! I still need to give you the money!
I'm busy running, kid! Run, Tani! Run! I haven't watched that movie before anyone asks. The flowers along the river are in full bloom this season. A faint floral fragrance permeates. Jasmine? Finally arriving at the river, I see a small boat docked at the pier.
You have my thanks.
Married woman, specifically.
You're welcome. Oh, could you do me a favor and keep an eye out for a young woman for me?
A familiar voice suddenly cuts through the air, and the anxiety that's been gnawing at me for days dissipates. It really is Zayne.
She's approximately this tall, and her clothes might be slightly different from the townsfolk's. Ah, she also has a very beautiful smile.
Aww. Shut up, Zayne. He thinks my smile's beautiful? I'm great.
All right. I'll be on the lookout for a young lady who matches your description.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The woman ahead of me leaves, and I quietly slip past the bamboo screen. Inside the boat's cabin, Zayne sits hunched over a small table. Wearing a light robe, he's diligently writing notes about his patient's ailment. I love how just in every lifetime he just becomes a doctor.
Please have a seat. What seems to be the problem?
Hello, doctor. As soon as the words leave my mouth, Zayne looks up at me. I was separated from someone important to me. I've been looking for him for the past few days, and I can't seem to eat or sleep now. What do you suggest I do?
Give me your hand.
Stop it!
I need to check your pulse.
Not the chesticles being out. I hold out my hand. Zayne's fingers touch my wrist and send a shiver down my spine. Why don't the cosplayers ever wear these outfits? These are nice. I guess the Rafayel one's kind of crazy, huh? Not really. It's no different from God of Tides. No different from Catch-22. Why don't they wear these outfits? These ones are nice. I like Rafayel and Sylus's a lot. And Zayne's is also very nice. Many cosplayers do the Sylus outfit. No, like the official ones at events. I've never seen them wear these. Maybe they did back in the day, though. I've seen the wedding ones, the myth ones, Throne of Eros. I guess it's probably they did it in 2024. I don't know. But these are nice. They should bring them back. I hold out my hand. Zayne's fingers touch my wrist and send a shiver down my spine.
Your pulse is neither too fast nor too slow. It's steady. I don't see anything wrong with you. Are you trying to deceive a physician?
I wouldn't dare. I pull my hand back and lean forward, getting a good look at his face. To be honest, seeing you again is the best medicine I could ever ask for.
Is that so? Well, there's one piece of medical advice I can give you.
Actually, doesn't this card set come after Misty Invasion? Because Misty Invasion is spicy, isn't it? So actually it makes sense why this one they're more comfortable exploring one another's bodies. Because they've done it already. Rafayel's my favourite of the four. That's fair. Honestly, I would agree. I really like that outfit. I wanted that outfit for a very long time and I'm glad I got it, but... I like this outfit on Zayne a lot. I liked Sylus's as well. It's very different. And Xavier's to be honest, I haven't looked at Xavier's much. Like, I haven't looked at it that closely yet. It's very intricate in colours, patterns, and embroidery. Even if it's not a complex pattern, it'd be very difficult to execute to quality. I agree, but then also the Throne of Eros ones and the myth outfits are also very, very difficult. If they can do Rafayel's fish tattoos, I think they could, like... Yeah, I was talking about the official ones, not the, like, not, like, unofficial cosplayers, because that... I mean, you don't know, like, a lot of people do have the talent and the time, and, like, they want to do it. Black pants and shirt and glasses, easy. Yeah, I've done that. I've whacked a Zayne wig on in my day and put my black shirt on and called it a day. God, that was funny. I should do that again. I should do that again, just like without saying anything to anyone. He nods and the smile on his lips reflects the same emotions welling up in my chest.
Staying by a physician's side will make the treatment more effective.
Hi Luna! We went through all of the updates earlier, so if you'd like to rewind and watch them, then you're more than welcome to. Or if you'd like to catch the VOD later on, then you're more than welcome to. But yeah, we went through all of the things that happened since yesterday. Earlier in the stream. But thank you for stopping by. If you want to hang out for the Zayne card, feel free to. The moon finally peeks out from behind the clouds as the last patient leaves. I find myself at the boat's bow. Bow? Is it bow or bow? I still don't really know. Bow? I idly kick my feet in the cool water. I hear Zayne walking towards me from behind, and the warmth of an outer garment settles on my shoulders.
What are you thinking about?
He sits down next to me, his gaze drawn to my feet. Why are you looking at my feet? Pervert. Splashing the water. Shh. Don't speak. I'm trying to see if there are any energy waves.
So, bigger splashes mean stronger waves? Is that right?
I know, he looks good in this outfit, huh? When it means the front of a ship or to bend at the waist, it rhymes with cow and how. Okay, bow. Thank you. I understand what Zayne is implying. I lift my feet out of the cold water and scoot closer to him. I heard you're some sort of god of medicine now. I guess you've been making a name for yourself while we were apart.
What about you? Would you like to share your adventures from the past few days?
That's cute. God of Annihilation is basically the god of medicine. It's a cute little wink and nod to God of Annihilation. And see, again, this is what's pissing me off, is that there's probably a bunch of stuff related to Valko, and we won't know about it, because they won't let him in the game. There's so much stuff that's not gonna pay off. They need to put him back in. And then in 2 years' time, some of his stuff will pay off too. Guys, we could have had so much fun! These stupid fucking people, man, I'm pissed. They're ruining my game! I just want to play my little game! What the fuck? Let me play my game! I rest my hand against Zayne's shoulder comfortably and recount the details of my experiences.
I see you've been doing well. Though I recall someone wishing to have a long vacation. In a way, this counts, no?
Zayne is so charming. I love the way he speaks. It's just so charming. Every time. I don't know what it is. It just reminds me I can make it home by myself. No? Only 6,000 signatures for the petition to reach 250,000? That's crazy. If you haven't, it's pinned on Twitch and YouTube. I don't know. Actually, it's not pinned on YouTube. But it is in the description on YouTube. So if you haven't signed it already, make sure you sign it. And make sure you verify your email as well. And if you have signed it, then what the hell? If you have signed it, then just share it with somebody. Wait, I'm pinning it on YouTube. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on. Everybody pause. Everybody pause! Not my laptop though. Where's my laptop pausing? Hello? You I need. Send it to your mom, send it to your dad, send it to your siblings, send it to your significant other, send it to your manager at work. I don't give a shit. Just send it to somebody. Alright? Post that. And make sure you sign it. Let's get Valko back. Let's get him back in the game, baby. His riz is very natural, I agree. Yes, but it happened so quickly and threw a wrench in our plans.
That jade pendant with protocore energy must be why we're here. Finding it might mean we'll be able to go home.
I definitely felt energy fluctuations here and there these past few days. They're similar to that pendant, but they're on and off. I wonder what's happening in Lincoln. I can't help but look up. At least the moon remains the same no matter where Zayne and I are. The scent of blooming flowers drifts on the wind. He reaches up and tucks a stray strand of hair behind my ear.
It's a shame the association is missing a hunter who apprehends villains.
Oh my god, thank you for the little hearts on YouTube. That's very cute. I always like seeing those. I don't know if Twitch has something similar. You can see like little red hearts floating up from the bottom of the chat. It's really cute. It's also a shame Axo Hospital is missing a doctor who can treat people so well.
Tomorrow, the first thing we'll do is find out where that jade pendant went. It's getting late. Since it will be cold tonight, we should sleep inside the boat's cabin.
No, but that's okay. You have fun stuff on Twitch too. To be honest, Twitch has a lot more fun stuff than on YouTube. YouTube doesn't have a lot of functionalities, which is a shame. Unless you become a member, then you can get some of the emotes, which is a pretty cool perk. But only 4, which is a shame, to be honest with you. You can make Caleb explode though, which is always a bonus. You know, it's a good old fun time. Is it not animated though? Bro, what the hell? But YouTube is really limited. It's a shame. It is a shame. Yeah, see, the YouTube, you don't get a lot of fun stuff. Twitch is where it's at. Twitch is where it's at. But my feet are still soaked. Zayne stands up, his gaze on my bare feet before it shifts to the embroidered shoes I kicked off earlier. By the way, guys, I'm making a new animated emote. I am. I've been working very hard on it. I hope you like it as much as you like exploding Caleb. I really do. Yeah! I flashed it on screen for like 1 second yesterday. But I'm very excited for it. It's very, very cute. Zayne stands up, his gaze on my bare feet before it shifts to the embroidered shoes I kicked off earlier.
It seems your shoes are also wet.
Before I can respond, he turns and crouches down.
Hop on. I'll carry you.
I wrap my arms around his neck, and Zayne stands up while I'm on his back. Can you tell I'm stalling? Because he's getting me and I don't want him to. Fuck, he's gonna be 4th place! No! If I wrote my intrusive thoughts, I'd be permabanned for sure. Wait, why? If it's not safe for work, you can put it in the Discord. If it's like super not safe for work, you can put it in the Discord. What the fuck is your intrusive thought, bro? What the hell? If you think I'll ban you, that's crazy. As we walk, I lean against his shoulder. My fingers touch the soft ends of his hair. Zayne, what if we can't find that jade pendant? Or what if we do find it, but I can't resonate with it? Which means we can't go home. You said new animated emo. Oh, what do you think it was gonna be me sucking off Rafayel? That's a crazy emo. I don't think I'm allowed to put that on Twitch. And given how the first one went, I'm like... Hey, what's wrong with Caleb exploding? It's not like it's not canonical. He's done that before, you know. And say we do manage to return. What if 100 years have passed in Lincoln while we were away?
You ask a lot of what-if questions.
No! I would never! Misa-chan, that's crazy! No! I'm gonna you know what? I am gonna ban you for that. I'm kidding. You know what? Yeah, you're getting banned. How dare you? I would never. I was thinking of a funny one for Rafayel, but that one I have been like withholding a little bit because that was like in my mind I was like that's mean. I can't put that in here. But then I was like, well, I did make Caleb explode, so I feel like I probably should, to be honest. I did make Caleb explode, and not only that, I dropped it the day of the wedding banner, where in the card he says, I still have nightmares about that day. And I had just been like, guys, look, I made Caleb explode! 2 minutes later, I still have nightmares about that day. My bad. You're the reason for his nightmares? Sure am. My fingers slide down from his neck. I pinch his earlobe. I'm trying to consider all the possibilities.
Well, there is one possibility that will occur.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility. That's how I felt since Valko disappeared. Like fucking Bella Swan in New Moon. Girly Pop, I like you. I like you. Have a cupcake. Oh my god, thank you. Cupcake for me? Oh my god, thank you. That's so cute. Which is?
We'll be facing these circumstances together.
I tighten my grip around Zayne's neck and I choke him out and nuzzle my cheek against his... Yeah. With you here, everything will be okay. Aww, these two are cute. They're goofy. I like them. The next day. Do you think he'd be into that? What? Nuzzling? Ooh woo roar? I think so. What are you asking? Choking! Oh, Zayne? For sure. Zayne's a freak, dude. What are you talking about? Zayne's the whole, like... I'll tell you the type of guy Zayne is. Zayne's the type of guy where you're like, this man has never had sex in his life. Like, he is the most sexless loser I've ever met in my entire life. And then somehow you get in the bedroom, he's got you suspended in air doing some bullshit gymnastic ass move, and you're like, when the fuck did this happen? Some kind of porn star shit. Like, he's that type of guy. 100%. But he's like, in person, he's like stuttering, can't look you in the eyes, looks like he's never spoken to a woman in his life. You get in his room, he's got a fucking sex swing in there, like a whole drawer full of bullshit, and you're like, where am I right now? Who is this? Takes his glasses off, becomes like daddy dom situation. It's like, I'm sorry, what realm have I stepped into? You see him the next day in the library. He's like, did you get home okay yesterday? Like, back to his nerdy ass bullshit. What are your thoughts on all the other guys? How much time do we have? I think I've said it before. Zayne is like Zayne's the one that I'm like, yeah, I could tell from the bat that that man was a freak. Xavier's the type of guy where you're like, Xavier's the same. That's the thing. Xavier is in the same boat. Where you're like, this man has never spoken to a woman before. He's literally like he knows nothing about anything. Like, he's just a sweet little innocent summer child. And then once again, you've suspended in air on some kind of crazy contraption, like one of those BDSM cross things. You're like strapped down to the wall somehow, and you're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck have I ended up? You're in a dungeon suddenly. On some bullshit. Again, daddy dom situation. My modern day headcanon for Zayne is that he's a professional dom. He's an educator in the community, especially for things that need knowledge of first aid. I would agree with that, because the thing is with Zayne is that he knows anatomy very well, so he knows what to do in every situation. He knows exactly, like, what to do everywhere. Oh, dear. They're all freaky as fuck. Rafayel's the type of guy, I don't know, Rafayel's just a... Don't make me think about Rafayel in the bedroom. I'll have to end the stream. Sylus is the opposite. Sylus is the type of guy to be like, you look at him and you're like, oh, he's a player. He's definitely, like, been around the block. He knows exactly what the fuck is up. And then you get there, suddenly he's on his knees, hands behind his back, like, he's the sub in the situation, and you're like, oh! He's saying step on me, some bullshit like that, and you're like, okay. He wants to be kicked around a little bit. Interesting situation. I feel like Caleb's the same. Caleb, I have to be honest, I've never really, like, thought about it that much. Caleb's your brother. That's the situation with Caleb, alright? Caleb's the one that you're like, I don't want to think about it. And then you're there and you're like, Jesus Christ. Okay. I feel like Caleb's into some shit too, that you're like, he's like, I have a suggestion, we totally don't know what, we totally don't have to do it if you're not down. And you're like, no, I'll do whatever, like, it's fine, like, it's okay, like, whatever you want, it can't be that bad. Record scratch, it was that bad. Caleb in the Secret Times is a dom. The thing is, I feel like Caleb is a switch. Caleb just wants to be there. Caleb wants to do anything with MC. But I feel like Caleb has some insane kinks, actually, that he's just not willing to say to anybody. And the same with Sylus, where Sylus is kind of like, I will do literally whatever you want, but I think he leans submissive in that way, because that's a very submissive mindset for both of them. It's like, I will do whatever you want, right? AC, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. My mom will be very happy. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. My mom will not disown me today. Whereas I feel like Rafayel, Xavier, and Zayne are very dominant. Very, very dominant. I feel like they're very much like, I know what I want and I'm gonna go for it. And like, I'll check with you if you're alright. And you're like, you think Rafayel's the most vanilla? No way. I would say Sylus is the most vanilla. For sure. And Sylus is a fucking freak. Rafayel's canonically into bondage. Straight up. He's read the Kama Sutra. He knows what the fuck he's up to. Caleb is subservient. He loves to serve you. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I would say he's more submissive. Because he's like, he wants to do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I will get off if you get off. Like, you don't even need to touch me. Like, I'll be good. Like, that's the type of dude that Caleb is. I missed a lot of cards for Rafayel, that's probably why. Yeah, I would highly recommend listening to Promised Wildfire, Fiery Undercurrents, his new one, Eventide Recidive, Gem Perfection, which I played yesterday, you can check out the VOD. Rafayel's a dom through and through. Anyone who says he's submissive or a switch is literally just stereotyping him. He is 100% not only dominant, but like sadistic. Like, he's like fully like, in the BDSM, he's the D and the S. Like, that's Rafayel summed up. Like, he's a lot, actually. That's why whenever someone's like, oh, he's vanilla, he's like, he's a sub, whatever, I'm like, I don't think you've played his shit. He's crazy. Raphael's the type of guy where you'll be like overstimulated trying to crawl away and he's like, I'm not done. Like, that's literally, canonically, that's the type of guy Rafayel is. Which is insane. Raph is 100% dominant. Like, 150% dominant. He's not happy until you cry. Yeah, absolutely. That's canonical in Lingering Lust. He literally smiles when MC starts crying. That's the sort of thing where it's like, like, this game is like not for children, first of all, and also there's a lot of stuff in there that's not for everybody. Like, for example, Caleb has like a somnophilia thing, which is like when MC pretends to be asleep and like they continue to do the act, which is a consensual thing that you can do as long as you've both agreed to it ahead of time. In the kink world, if you guys have both agreed ahead of time that that is something that you are both okay with and consent to, that is like a thing that some couples will do. That's why I think like this game has to be played by adults. And also that kink can be triggering to some people, and also that kink is not for everybody, but that is actually a kink that some people do have. You can't stop people from having kinks or stuff that they're into. Just like some people probably aren't into bondage, so then they might not go for Rafayel stuff. Like, I don't know, some people might not want to be dominated, so then Zayne and Xavier are probably also, and Rafayel are probably not for you. Some people probably don't want to dominate a man, like, then Sylus, Caleb, and probably Valko wouldn't be for you. I have a feeling Valko would also be quite submissive, to be honest. I mean, Valko to me just seems like an excited puppy. I'm pretty sure he's a virgin. Like, I'm pretty sure all of them are, but Valko gives me the most virgin energy. Because the way that he, like, tripped over his own feet in that one little clip, I was like, alright, dude, this guy's funny. This guy's jokes. Valko's the type of guy to be like, yeah, no, I've had sex, for sure. And then, like, you get him in the bedroom, he's like, I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea what I'm doing. And then you're like, it's fine, we'll figure it out. But he's the type to be like, yeah, no, I've done this sex. And you're like, okay. Alright, dude. No one asked. Why are you just saying that? Oh, God. They're all cute, though, whatever. It's like, there's someone for everybody in the whole bunch. You know? Some people like it, some people don't. That's alright. You'll find someone for you. Do you think they do a 7-way? Xavier? You think Xavier Shen will share you? No. Fuck no. Xavier won't even share you with himself in a costume. What do you mean? He will kill everyone in that room. You try and bring up a threesome to Xavier, he will kill that person in front of you. There's no way. Xavier will be like, who? You wanna fuck who? Yeah, let me just go sharpen my light blade real quick. Hell no. I feel like Zayne also would be like, no, absolutely not. Rafayel would also kill that person. Sylus and Caleb might, but they wouldn't be happy about it. I don't think any of them would be happy about it. But I think Sylus and Caleb probably would. Because if you wanted to do it, they would do it, but they wouldn't be happy about it. That's my headcanon. Valko's so cute, he's my baby. That's the thing, I just feel like so protective over him now that I'm like, don't mess with— he's gonna have the most protective stance in history. Anyone says anything about Valko from here on out, the whole world is gonna go to bat for him. Like, it's not even the lads fandom at this point. People are gonna come out the woodworks. You're gonna mention the name Valko in 10 years and some random ass person is gonna be like, what are you saying about my boy Valko? Better be saying something good. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. They're all pretty jealous and possessive. I'd say, like, Rafayel and Xavier the most. Sylus also. I feel like Sylus has had some moments. Caleb— oh my god, Caleb would kill someone. Caleb would kill somebody. You know? I keep being Delulu. Maybe if you had, like, an alternate reality Xavier and Caleb and Rafayel, then they might not murder somebody. Do we not remember Charlie the Bread Guy? I have no idea who that is, because there's a lot of cards that I haven't played, in all fairness. But all I know is from Lumiere, Xavier would fucking kill somebody, for sure. Sylus is very jealous of MC. I don't think he's— really? I don't think I've ever seen him, like, interact with somebody else. Caleb would definitely end somebody permanently. I feel like if someone looked at you in a flirtatious sense, Caleb would turn into a sleep paralysis demon and, like— why are you looking at her? What do you want? You don't look at her. You don't even breathe near her. You don't even blink in her direction. If you blink and an air particle touches her, I'll kill you. Guys, please make sure you remember I haven't played a lot of stuff. Please do not spoil things for me. Thank you. I don't know a lot of things, so I'm going to delete them because I don't want you to spoil me on stuff. Thank you so much. God bless. Caleb is the worst in my opinion. I think so. I think Caleb and Xavier are pretty, like, evenly matched. Rafayel, I feel like, would just be, like, pouty and then, like, kill someone on the side. Caleb, Sylus, and Valko on top. Oh, those gonna be your mains? Let's go. I think for me it's Rafayel, Sylus, and Valko. The next day, weather, clear skies and barely any cloud in sight. Perfect for an outdoor trip. God, Belle, I haven't played that yet. I haven't played that yet. I haven't done it on stream. Oh, long-awaited revelry! My bad! Oh, sorry. I thought you said homecoming wings. Okay, wait, I'll read it. Long-awaited revelry when he pulls MC by the waist when she's— Oh, yeah! I thought I said— It's late for me, man. Chill. Homecoming wings is what I thought you wrote. When she's talking to a dude. Magnum opus when he's jealous of the mannequin. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. Some calls when he's jealous of MC interacting with other dudes. Correct. You did the Caleb card? I don't remember it. But yeah, just don't spoil me on stuff. Thank you. Valko, Caleb, and Rafayel, I'd say, but I love Sylus a lot too. Personnel, Tani and Zayne. Objective, find the J— The thing is, okay, if you want to make sure you don't spoil me on stuff, just don't tell me the card it's in. Specifically. If I don't recognize something and you haven't said what specific section it's in, I'll probably just skip it. But just don't tell me the card that things are in. I guess. I don't know. Don't spoil me on shit. Objective, find the jade pendant with protocol energy.
Can I have this one?
Don't you already have like 4 of those? No, we don't need any more. We don't even have room.
We've looked everywhere, and we still haven't found anything after all this time. By the way, that Bai Tangao store we passed by earlier looks amazing. How about we buy something from there after we check out this jade shop?
Sounds good to me.
Welcome. Are you looking for something special? We have a fantastic selection of jade wares.
With a knowing grin, the clerk eyes Zayne and I.
They say gentlemen and ladies are like fine jade ware. Only when they're together does their devotion shine. What we have here is perfect for a love gift.
This guy would be the top salesperson in Lincoln.
The jade wares on display are impressive, and the clerk continues to be enthusiastic and hopes we buy something. But unsurprisingly, the jade pendant we need isn't here.
I'm sorry for troubling you. We'll just go to another establishment.
You didn't find anything you like? Please wait. I have a real treasure here.
Isn't this Grayson's voice? This sounds like Grayson. The clerk brings out a brocade box and dramatically opens it. Inside is a stunning jade bracelet that simmers with a surreal green light. It's gorgeous, but it's still not what we're looking for. I close the box and hand it back to the clerk. Zayne follows my gaze to the narrow alleyway near the store.
Excuse me. Could you please tell us about that alleyway?
An old jade craftsman resides in a house there. He has a poor temper, yet his skills are second to none.
I didn't write which card it was and you did play it on screen. It's confusing because we can't know what you remember, but I assume cards related to first myths for common knowledge. I've never done Caleb's first myth. Also, I'm not gonna argue about it. If I know what I haven't done. The one with Belle, I know I have done that because it was long-awaited revelry and I read it wrong. The one you mentioned, I certainly have not done on stream. I've never done Caleb's first myth on stream.
An outsider wanted to be his apprentice, but that person ran off after hearing about his
If you
bad
can
temper.
find me doing it on stream, then I will say that I haven't done it. I have done it, but I have not done Homecoming Wings on stream. Or Caleb's first myth. A jade craftsman? Zayne and I exchange a knowing look. Two of us quickly leave the shop.
Hey, don't you want the bracelet?
The deeper we venture into the alleyway, the stronger the energy fluctuation.
Excuse me. Is anyone here?
Who's there?
The door creaks open to reveal a grumpy old man. He frowns at us, and the sight of Zayne seems to turn it into a scowl.
Didn't someone say you gave up on learning from me?
How do you know random ass people in this random ass alternate universe? Does he think you're the apprentice who ran away before the first meeting?
His eyesight isn't good.
Oh, okay, you don't know him.
Forgive me, Sifu. I have my reasons.
Wait, have I been saying it wrong this whole time? I've been saying Shifu. Oops.
What reasons?
The old man is skeptical of Zayne's sincerity. However, when he looks at me, he opens the door and steps back.
Never mind. Let's talk inside.
We enter a courtyard filled with jade of various sizes. My gaze immediately lands on the one emitting with protocore energy. But while it appears to be identical, it's not the jade pendant at all. It's a chunk of raw jade that's the size of my palm. Well, yeah, it's probably like what it was in its raw form before it became the pendant, right? Oh my god, it doesn't look like the thing that I thought it was gonna be. Like, yeah, of course, dude. Things have an alternate form. That's life. Zayne, there's our target.
All right, enlighten me. What are your reasons? And who's this girl?
Your mom.
I'm here because I still want to learn how to carve jade from you.
What made you change your mind?
My family informed everyone that I wasn't interested anymore without consulting me first. They also disapproved of us.
And as a result?
Is he just lying now? The old man gives me a look and then glances at Zayne. His expression goes from puzzled to empathetic. He snorts.
You eloped.
Zayne's ears slowly turn red, and I blush. Why are we just lying to this man? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so this guy thinks that Zayne is another guy. Okay, we're coming up with a couple story. Okay, I'm with you. I'm on the same page.
My motivation for learning how to carve jade stems from wanting to make a pendant.
He takes my hand that's under my sleeve. He gently squeezes it.
I want to give it to her.
So, it's one of those love tokens. Remember, a steady hand and a clear mind are vital to carving jade. If you're unfocused and have too many thoughts in your head, your work suffers.
Putting one's heart into learning how to carve a love token, isn't that a type of focus?
Well said, young man. All right, listen closely. Lessons are one thing, but the jade itself isn't cheap. Money is a separate matter we need to discuss.
Zayne and I sweet talk our way into using that jade chunk. We claim we have a special connection to it. It's strange. Even though the energy emanating from it is exactly like the protocore energy from that pendant, I can't resonate with it. After brainstorming for a bit, we decided to try turning this jade into a pendant.
How much are you going for?
10, 20, 30, 50... Alright, let's call it a day.
Miss, you're already leaving? It's only noon.
I have to deal with some things.
You always say that. Are you going to wait in line for Bai Tongao again? That physician sure has a sweet tooth.
You're right, but I have other errands to do. Benno's brows furrow in confusion. I can't help but chuckle and mess with his already crooked bun. Fetch him after class. Holding a bag of fresh Bai Tangao, I arrive at the alleyway where the craftsman lives. Like before, it's not long until the new apprentice emerges from the craftsman's residence.
You're here to pick me up after class again?
Why don't that boy mind his own business? I know, right? This kid's nosy. Kids are nosy, man. What can they do? They're nosy little kitties. They're being silly goobers. Someone's been working hard as an apprentice. I should be diligent in expressing my support. The smile on Zayne's face widens.
If someone had shown this much concern when I was in school, I'm certain the highlight of my day would have been leaving the classroom.
Isn't that the case now?
Indeed.
I shake the bag of Baitangao, the sweet scent filling the air. They're still warm, and it's osmanthus flavor today. Do you want some? I'm about to shove the bag into Zayne's hands when I notice something. There are new cuts over his fingers. Wait a second. You have even more wounds.
It's part of the learning process. Picking up new carving techniques always means getting a few scars.
Seeing my worry, he slowly holds up his hand so I can check.
My Sifu already gave me some medicine. I'm fine.
Taking care of your hands like this, it's as if I'm seeing a chief surgeon getting ready to operate.
After sanitizing my hands in preparation for surgery, I would trouble someone to do a few things for me.
Really? I grab a white round Baitangao from the bag and hold it up to his mouth. I don't see this as troublesome.
Of course. You're not just someone to me.
The way he says Sifu. I thought it was Shifu. I feel silly now. Walking along the street decorated in flower petals, Zayne and I share a bag of osmanthus Baitangao. We eat them one bite at a time. That Baitangao store will have chestnut Baitangao tomorrow. Do you want to try them?
Am I a bottomless pit to you? You keep giving me sweets. Also, you don't need to pick me up after class tomorrow.
I respond with an inquisitive look, and a smirk spreads across Zayne's face.
Imagine having a hillside trip on the city outskirts. Someone has been too busy bargaining to appreciate the scenery. Why don't we check it out tomorrow?
The scenery is beautiful. The river winds around the bottom of the hill, and there's vibrant greenery as far as the eye can see. Zayne and I appreciate the view, taking our time until noon. Then we walk down and reach the riverbank. The water is crystal clear and refreshingly cool. Fallen flower petals dance in the current as they travel downstream. You're not learning how to carve jade today. Isn't this basically skipping class?
Are you worried my Sifu will punish me?
I'll punish you if you don't.
It's all right. He's impressed with my current progress and said I don't need to come in every day so that I can concentrate on finishing my work. Besides, you'll be able to sense the jade pendant even if I don't say anything.
The energy fluctuations are getting stronger with each passing moment. By the time the pendant's done, it should be identical to the one we had in Lincoln. As I say this, I crouch down and put my hands in the water. The floating petals scatter. I wonder, do you think that antique jade pendant is actually your handiwork? He picks up a lone flower that was stranded on the gravelly riverbank.
Perhaps it's like this blossom. We found it downstream, yet by some inexplicable twist of fate, we later saw it fall upstream.
My head hurts.
Let's not overthink it then.
A soft tap lands on my forehead from his index finger.
Look at me.
I raise my head and suddenly a cool touch graces me as he tucks the flower behind my ear. The jade pendant will be finished once a few more days have passed. Tomorrow we'll take it to the craftsman's house, which also means this elopement will end. After dinner, I walk up to Zayne's little table. I'm mesmerized by the jade pendant that's almost complete. Even if you're pretending to be a half-trained apprentice, you're talented.
And business is going well for our jade sensor lately.
It's a win-win, right? I save us money and you carve some jade. The jade pendant is as smooth as silk. I trace the intricate patterns with my finger. Zayne, can I try? Surprisingly, he stepped back. He offers the carving knife to me.
Go ahead then.
But what if I mess up? All that hard work you put in.
If this truly is the jade pendant we had in Lincoln, maybe it will be even more special if we finish it together.
I sit on Zayne's lap. Okay! We're just going for it. Alright, well. Get a room, you two. Jesus. I sit on Zayne's lap. Mimicking his movements earlier, I pick up the carving knife.
You'd make a good student.
Zayne's warm hands quickly envelop mine. It's a stark contrast to the cool jade.
Relax. You don't need to hold it with an iron grip.
Like this?
Yes.
The carving knife touches the cool jade. I follow the lines he already made, deepening them each time.
Here. You need to use a little more force. Try again.
You seriously don't think he looks like Edward Cullen even a little bit when he turns to the side? Like, not even a little bit? Like, not even like a smidge? To me, when he like goes to this angle, it's like Robert Pattinson's face. I don't know why. It's like the 3/4 angle for Zayne is Robert Pattinson's face. Specifically that angle. I think it's just his nose. No? Well, it's okay to be wrong. Seeing me get the hang of it, Zayne lets go of my hands. The cabin is quiet. The only noise I hear is his breath tickling the back of my neck and my ears. Yo, back up a little bit, my dude. Why is he breathing in my ear hole? Is MC knows ball his ball specifically? Well, yeah, she's always on that lap, man. Really? Perhaps a little? It's this angle specifically, like his nose really gives R-Pats for some reason. There's like one specific frame of Robert Pattinson as Edward Cullen, and whenever Zayne turns to the side, I see that frame flash in my head hole. Zayne, look. After working for so long, I set down my tools. Pleased with the result, I turn around. The man behind me is bathed in moonlight. I find myself face to face with a gaze calmer and softer than the moon's glow. How did you...
Do you want to keep going?
Are we carving jade or fucking? Like, what's happening right now? I'm genuinely lost. Our faces are centimeters apart. Even the impact of heartbeats is palpable. Well, do you want to keep going? As the moonlight's luminescence grows, like embers being stoked, Zayne's eyes return to the jade pendant I set down. A faint smile plays on his lips.
I'll take care of the rest.
I cannot let Zayne get me, because that means Simi's right, and I can't let Simi be right. Can't do it. Won't do it, in fact. I get up to sit by the window. The cool breeze above the river washes over me, and the warmth from before slowly fades away. Let Zayne in? No! I cannot. Simi can be right just this one time. No! It's the same way I won't let you, Taro, be right about Xavier. It's not happening in this lifetime. Caleb, I don't know. Caleb's just my own choice, I feel. Caleb's fine, man. Caleb's alright. Caleb's very handsome. Caleb is a very attractive young man. You know? Caleb is very handsome. God bless him. Is he for me? Yeah. I don't think so. I think I tried. I think I really tried. Oh, I can't let Luna be right. I can't let Luna be right about Caleb. I got a beef with all of my mods. Key as well. Key and Luna, I can't let them be right about Caleb. We share Rafayel, so that's like a situation at hand. I knew you'd pick Caleb. Okay, so now she's just bullying us. Well, no. Well, yes. You know I'm right anyway. I think Xavier is extraordinarily attractive when he is in emo boyfriend mode. That is when I am the most attractive to Xavier. Until that point, he's alright. I knew you'd pick Caleb. I always said you would because I saw myself in you. You saw yourself in me? That's sus as fuck, dude. Why were you in me? What's that about? What's happening there? You sounded exactly like I did when I was secretly becoming a Caleb main. Queen, I've known you for a long time. When the fuck were you secretly a Caleb main? We've known each other quite a while now. There's never been a secret about it. I say Caleb and you go, arf, 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 arf. I was a Sylus main at first, that's true. I do remember that. I do remember that. I do. His voice in this card, I love it. I know he's very gentle. But like, I like when he's not just breathy with it. When he's got a little bit of like oomph behind his voice too, you know? A little one of my followers behind his voice. But Caleb got me quick. Yeah, that I remember. I remember seeing it happen in real time and I was like, oh, the switch. The switch up is crazy! Oh my god! Cancel her. That's genuinely how I feel about Valko. I'm gonna get cancelled. It's gonna happen. The Tani is over party that everyone's been waiting for will finally happen. Because I will inevitably switch. I don't think I will. I don't know if I will. Will I? Tani is over party? Yeah, it's what everyone's always wanted. Cute ship? Wait, which ship? Would you cancel me if I switch mains from Rafayel to Valko? I feel like I can't at this point. Valkani? Oh my god, it's like Volcano, but cunty. I like that. What's me and Rafayel? No one's ever come up with a Rafayel Tani nickname. Rafani? Rafi? Rani? Tafael? Stupid. Funny. I get up to— you think I'm funny? You wanna fuck? Funny sounds like I'm saying fanny, which in English means pussy, so I don't think I want that. Tafael. I do? Oh my god! Are we gonna make out? Taniel? Taniel's funny. Taniel I like, actually. I think Valkani wins, though. So, me and Sylus could never. Silani. But my name's not Tani, it's Tani. Silani. Rafani. It's literally Rafani. Tanilus. Tylus. Not important. What's me and Zayne? Tane. Zani. Zani's kind of cunty, actually. That would also be me and Xavier, though. Zany. Silani is so pretty. Low-key sounds like Solani from, Sims. And Vanny? That just sounds like a name. That just sounds like it's my cousin. Like, I don't... Rafnani? Rapunani? Like, let's just go for it. Why not? I can't see when I put my glasses on. Fun fact. I get up to sit by the window. The cool breeze above the river washes over me and the warmth from before slowly fades away. Salami? Yummy. Me and Caleb are Taleb. That's quite cute, actually. I want a cunty one. Well, me and Caleb would also be Taleb. Or Kaylani. Which sounds like Kalani, which is funny. Cheese? You know what? Kind of fuck with me and Sylus' ship name just being Cheese. I think that's quite good. I like that. We went from Silani to Salami to Cheese, which I'm into. Moonlight paints the— do you guys ship cheese? Everyone's like, what's cheese? It's Tani and Sylus. How the fuck did you get that? Moonlight paints the river a striking silver, and a perfect image of the moon sits on the water's surface. I reach out in an attempt to hold the moon's reflection. Are we all sold on me and Sylus' ship name being Cheese? Because that's really funny, actually. Good work, Luna. I like that. I love cheese. Me and Tani equals Tani. Oh my god, that's kind of cunty. Maybe we should just date. Break up with your boyfriend. Cause I'm bored. Me when I'm Ariana Grande. I ship cheese? You guys all ship cheese? Everyone tomorrow is gonna be like, who the fuck is Cheese? You can't forget now. I think so, actually, I agree. Sorry to your boyfriend. We're dating now. Moonlight paints the river a striking silver in a perfect image. I have no idea how Cheese happened. Well, because I said that me and Sylus— I'll break it down for you. I said that me and Sylus would be Silani, and then Mark on YouTube said Salami, and then Luna on YouTube said Cheese. So now me and Sylus' ship name is Cheese. Which I think is quite cute. Sally's. No, what is that? Salami and cheese? That's funny. That's really funny. Now we're just like shipping everything together. Oh god, that's funny. Cheese goes well with wine, so I think it's perfect. Fake. How cute. I'm calling the twins Lunchables. Do they have that in the UK? They do. I used to fuck with Lunchables, dude. Oh, now I want to go to the store and buy some Lunchables. I don't know if we still have them, though. Did we call them Lunchables? We called them something. I know what you mean. It's like the little crackers, the salami, and the cheese, right? Did we call them Lunchables? They're like Dairy Lee or something? Lunchables. UK. Lunches! They were called Lunches. Lunchables is the US version. We had something called Lunches. Ham and cheese. God, these were so shitty. They were low-key gross. Like, they looked good in theory, and then you ate them and they were fucking disgusting. Didn't, like, Mr. Beast do this? Mr. Beast has done everything, and I hate that I know that much about Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast did do this. Why am I, like, low-key a Mr. Beast fan channel? I've never watched a single Mr. Beast video, and for some reason, he comes up in every single fucking stream of mine. Why? Jennifer Coolidge and Sylus is Jennifer. What the fuck? Did you see that girl on Insta who received daily DMs from Jennifer Coolidge? Why was she DMing her daily? Feastables. You remember when I called them Fistables and then I said Mr. Beast was Fistable and then I cut it out of the VOD? Lunchly. It was called Lunchly. I'm not getting into Mr. Beast. I'm on a time crunch, man. I have someone to be tomorrow. I have stuff to do. You cut it out? Yeah, I did, because I said Fistables. I think I did. I think that's like one of the only things I've ever edited out of a video is me saying that Mr. Beast was Fistable. It is so stupid. Jennifer sent her reels because she thought the girl was someone else, but then the girl warned Jennifer about it and Jennifer didn't give a fuck. She keeps sending her funny reels. That's low-key so cute. Actually, wait, that's really cute. That's actually really funny. I love when people say that they just send random. I want to one day, one of my dreams, low-key, I would love to get it to a level where people just end up like sending me their like shopping list because they don't think I'll see it. You know what I mean? Like, I really like when people tell the story of like they send their shopping list to Harry Styles and then they just like assume he's never gonna see it, so they just like use Harry Styles DMs as their shopping list. I would find that so fucking funny. If someone started doing that to me one day, that's how I'll know I made it. When someone sends me their shopping list. Thank you for cheesing the cheese meme into my head. Thank you for making the cheese meme. I think that's so funny. I'm gonna draw it somehow, some way. Me and Sylus. Cheese. Somehow! The Tani Sylus ship name. Cheese. Signifer? I want to do that, but I don't know who I'd send it to. Send it to me. What the fuck? I'm not famous to you? What the hell, man? I thought we were friends. Tani, I can send it to you. Yes, please! I like that. I don't want to be someone's shopping list. Also, some people use celebrity DMs as like their storage for like photos and shit. I don't do that. But I like the reels idea and I like the grocery list idea. Those are things that I will consent to. You can send me those and I will find them very funny. Moonlight paints the river. I've read this like 14 times. Did I read that? Actually, I don't think I read past the Moonlight paints the river a striking silver and a perfect image of the moon sits on the water's surface. I reach out in an attempt to hold the moon's reflection. He has a very hot laugh, actually. The sound makes me turn my head. And there stands Zayne, his chin propped on his hand. He's watching me, a spark of curiosity in his eyes. What? Do you want to appreciate the moon? Or is the scenery too beautiful for carving jade?
Someone here can't simply appreciate the moon. She has to chase its reflection like a kitty, patting the moon's reflection in the water.
Zayne! Don't talk about my kitty, that's disgusting. You pervert. Zayne, you pervert! Every time I see the full moon now, I'm sad. Every time I see the full moon in this game now, I'm going to be sad. Infold. Give him back, you fucks. The moon... That's mean, actually. Never mind. When the moon hits you, I like a big pizza pie, that's amore. The moon's reflection on the water's surface is a complete circle. The chirping crickets along the riverbank begin to sing a new song. If all goes well, we should be back in Lincoln by tomorrow around this time. Now I've committed to braiding my hair now. The faint sound of waves lapping against the boat's side with my quiet murmurs. Do you think there's a moon as beautiful as this watching over Lincoln right now? If you listen closely, you can hear Valko wooing in the background. Can I be honest? If you listen really closely to Rafayel's Secret Times, you can sometimes hear some like ow in the background. I don't know if it's like the guy's dog maybe in the back, like if they record from home. Apparently some voice actors do record from home. Sometimes I'm like, is it a dog barking or is it like, what is that sound? And I listen to them enough that I've noticed it in every single Secret Time. So you can hear some random like, ow, in the back. I'm like, is that a dog? What is that? It's literally Valko. Anyway, if anyone else hears it, let me know. Otherwise, I might just be hallucinating. Which would be very sad. He's already asleep? Draw on his face. Draw a penis. Oh, there's nothing on it. Shame. He's gonna moan in a second. Then you'll be sorry. What are you putting on his body?
I see. I woke up at the wrong time.
I think he's behind you. He's behind me, isn't he? Is that? I don't know. It looks a little wet and sticky. That's all I'm gonna say. Carving jade requires a clear mind. This is a test. Oh, she's freaky, man.
Someone gets distracted easily when carving intricate patterns and appreciating the moon. And she wants to test me.
Zayne has humongous eyes, by the way. I've noticed sometimes when he turns to the side, his eye like bugs out. He's got massive eyes. Huge eyeballs. Huge balls. That was fast. I can't focus on anything. But you can't maintain a clear... Maybe we shouldn't stay together.
Watch out.
I died. And went to heaven. Hell yeah, brother. If the boats are rocking, don't come knocking. What are you looking at?
The moon.
I'm not the moon. This animation is
I suppose
crazy.
tonight is unsuitable for carving jade.
On a boat, he says, thrusting. Your Shifu wouldn't be too thrilled if you failed to hand over the finished pendant tomorrow.
Then we'll just have to. Blame the craftsman. And the moon.
When the moon hits you, I love the kids, the pilots, and water. That was so short! I wanted more! His was tame, what the fuck? Was that short, or was I just locked in? We didn't fuck, what the hell? Bruh. Bruh! That was like 50%! Normal length? I didn't feel like it. I felt cucked. I felt cucked. I wanted more. I wanted to double the length. I wanted to at least take his shirt off a little bit. Well, remember this is before lingering love. No, I know! No, I know, but Rafayel seemed a lot longer. Maybe I was just focused on Rafayel's for a lot longer. I don't know. I don't know, man. I wanted to take his shirt off a little bit. What the hell? That's crazy. Guess I gotta rewatch Zayne's Lingering Lust card after this. I finished Jade Pendant, it's inside the box. I thought you didn't like Zayne. Where's the beef? Who said that? I love Zayne. I've always loved Zayne. Dr. Zayne. Call that self-love. He's basically me as a man, just hotter. There's no other difference. He's literally just more attractive. If I cut my hair like that, we'd be the same guy. What do you mean? If I put the wig on, we're twins. The old jade craftsman holds the pendant up. His brow is furrowed, and for the first time, I see nervousness on Zayne's face. More spice in, lads. Careful. Don't want the girlies to feel cucked. I can't believe that. What do you mean? I looked at that and I was like, oh my god, Zayne's making out with me. They look at that and they're like, I feel cucked. Stop. The old jade craftsman holds the pendant up. His brow is furrowed, and for the first time I see nervousness on Zayne's face. His waist is tiny. Are men really built like that? I've never seen a man built like this. He is like this shape. This is the shape of Zayne. I have never seen a man built like that in my life, bro. He's gotta have some shoulder pads in there or something. His waist here is insane. The hive mind really got us, huh?
It's a little rough around the edges, and the details leave much to be desired.
Despite his critique, the old man couldn't help but turn the pendant over in his hand. His gaze reveals a hint of admiration. That's very sweet of you, Luna, thank you. But that's not true. Zayne's a very handsome man.
Did you remember my words to keep your hands steady and have a clear mind while you were carving this?
Yeah, his mind was super clear. Because I blew it. I blew his mind. Bro snatched? Sure is. That waist is insane. Zayne and I exchange a look before we sheepishly avert our gazes.
Never mind. Take it back.
What'd I do? Before Zayne can say anything, the old man puts the pendant in the box and shoves it our way.
Although it's not flawless, you did well.
I keep thinking about the fact that we just got robbed of Valko's secret times, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Fantastic!
Thank you, Sifu.
Before the old man, I place a pouch filled to the brim with coins on the table. Sifu, may I ask if this is enough to buy the jade?
Young miss, haven't you heard? Jade has a price, but love is priceless.
I'm giving my pouch to the old man? In front of Zayne? That's crazy. The poetic descriptions of the knot. God, we were so robbed, man. They better put him back in the game and give him his 17 days. Give Valko his 17 days. Young miss. Oh, yes, okay.
Why would I take money for a gift of love?
Aww. Aww. Sheepishly? Yes, correct. Goatishly, you're correct. We leave the craftsman's place. The sky has dyed in twilight's colors, and many shops are closed for the night. The area's daytime bustle fades. Some people hurry home, while others, exhausted from work, shuffle along. With our worries gone, Zayne and I walk hand in hand to the city outskirts. When we pass the jade shop we visited earlier, we can't help but stop for a few moments.
You have good taste. This jade bracelet is our shop's greatest treasure. It'd be perfect for commemorating a special bond.
Twilight mention. Before long, a couple with beaming smiles leaves the building. The girl wears the jade bracelet on her wrist. I'm happy for that clerk. He finally sold the store's most prized possession.
And I'm happy the bracelet found its perfect owner.
Moonlight shimmers like spilled silver paint. Zayne and I sit side by side on the boat. The jade pendant emanates with energy that whisks us away from Lincoln. It's begging to be resonated with. Before I can touch it, Zayne moves it out of my reach.
Hold on a second.
Hmm?
Although our original plan was to use this pendant as a means to return to Lincoln.
He takes my hand and places the beautiful carving in my palm.
When I say I want you to have it, I mean it.
The pendant emits a soft glow like moonlight. A warm energy washes over me and I trigger a resonance instinctively.
Remember to tightly hold on to me this time.
Tightly grasp it. His gaze, bathed in moonlight, possesses a silent intensity that speaks volumes. From now on, my hand will always find his. Oh, that's cute! Zayne's felt shorter somehow. But that's cute. I liked it. Zayne's cute, man. Zayne's a cutie pie. Zayne's a little cutie patootie. I'd give him a smooch. I'd smooch him. You know? I think Zayne's just too much for me, personally. Too much in the bedroom department. I don't know what to do with all that fine shit. So what happened to the car? Good point. Maybe no clipped into the back rooms. I give him more than a smooch. What would you give him, Belle? Go on. Tell the people. Share with the class. Would you give him?
Yes, I'm busy, but you're more important.
Begins with B, ends with owl job? A bowl job? What the hell? What the hell is that? He's the only one that's not a wolf, and I have an explanation. My explanation is that he looks like the White Rabbit, and I think it's funny. Exactly, a bowl job, because he's a cutie pie. Alright. I was gonna say, would you give him head?
You don't think it's close enough? How does it feel? My hair isn't that soft.
He must have super soft hair if they keep calling it out. You want to give a hand to Zayne? There you go. I'm kidding. Imagine. That would suck.
Holding hands. It does help with dopamine production. It can also be relaxing.
Do you see what I mean?
Thank you for being my stress relief.
He's all blinky and blushy and nervous and scared to hold your hand, and then somehow you're in the bedroom. He's got you suspended from the ceiling. You're like, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I think would be really funny? Like, thinking about how they could introduce Valko. And just have him run past the cafe. Like, in the background, just have, like, some tall red-headed man just, like, silently walk past. Just have him sitting in the background of the cafe. Just in one of the random-ass chairs in the back. Just sit him down. He's just sitting there drinking a coffee.
You're acting a bit odd today. What's wrong?
You're dressed as a bunny, babe. That's what's odd. Anyway, that's all from me. I unfortunately have somewhere to be tomorrow. Unfortunately. I'm gonna have fun. I love Valko, but I'd scream and throw my phone across the room. I love Valko is so funny coming from you. I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh my god, it's Valko! Oh my god, look at my baby. Aw, so cute! That would be me. That's it. I have
Why don't you go to bed? You can barely keep your eyes open.
I didn't say I love Valko. I said love Valko. Like, generally. I love Valko. Drinking a hot chocolate in the back. You took away my wolf that liked chocolate. You fucks. You fucking assholes. What the hell? I hope every single person, genuinely, I hope every single person involved in getting rid of Valko stubs their toe every single day for the rest of their life. And I hope it's a different toe every day. And then the second one toe gets fixed, you stub it again. And it's never like you build a tolerance to it. That never happens. I hope you just continuously keep stubbing the toe. Over and over again. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it very, very much. I will not be here probably until Monday. So if there's anything that happens in the wibbly wobbly world of the Valko situation, I will probably cover it in Discord. I'll probably just chuck it in there. So if you want to join the Discord, if you're on YouTube, you can DM me on any platform. And if you're on Twitch, you can redeem it through channel points. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content over on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you drop me a follow if you'd like to come back another day. Sorry, I hate doing this, but apparently I have to. Yes, I do. I'll be back on Monday. I think. We might do a movie night on Sunday. I haven't decided, so that's another incentive to join the Discord if you want. Maybe we'll watch like Backrooms or Obsession. Or both. I don't know. Drop the YouTube link? Oh my god! Wait, thank you. Oh my god, thank you! Wait, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I said swoot. I don't know what swoot is.
This is the perfect time to look at
But
the
thank
moon.
you. Great self-promo, Tani. Proud of you. Thank you. Apparently I have to do that or my mom tells me off. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you on Monday. Peace out. Good night. Good morning. Good evening. Have a good time zone. Goodbye.